Sorry for being 12 minutes late. I was trying to get a new thumbnail with my dog standing in the background, like by the Christmas tree, but he wasn't cooperating. He was acting sketched out. I was like, what in the hell? But if you're in the Discord, I posted a little pic for you guys to check out. You guys got an exclusive full body breakdown. So there you go. I dropped a video earlier today on Aljamain Sterling being an absolute bitch. Let's see how that's doing. I haven't really been paying attention. It's doing okay, not great. It's not great, not horrible. So yeah, so if you haven't checked it out, go check it out. It's not doing horrible. It's got 3K almost in 2 hours, but isn't great, isn't horrible. I decorated my whole house in Christmas decorations yesterday, and now I put up the tree in here, so you guys get the full display on December 1st. Essentially, yeah, tomorrow's December 1st. It's the last day of the month. It's the last day of the month, boys. Let's see if December pops off like it did last year. Last December was one of the best months I've had on the channel. Last December was the best month at the time I ever had. I think I've had better months since. But I think December is like a really good month. Everyone's taking off. Everyone's watching online content. From what I've heard, I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm hoping this month is the same. Good evening, Joe. Do you get a real or fake tree? I have a fake tree. I have like 18 fake trees. I have like 8. Legitimately, I'm not kidding. I think we have 3 full-size trees. Like full big ass, like 8 foot. I think they're 8-foot trees, I want to say. Either way, like your typical standard full-size tree, whatever size that is, which I believe is 8 foot. I think I have 3 of those. I think this is a 6-foot tree behind me. And to be honest, I probably have a dozen Christmas trees in my house. And this is one of them. So, what's up? Man, that dude in the middle of the Aljo pod, holy shit. MFer pissed me off, dude. He was so annoying. Looks like a 3-foot tree. No, that's a 6-foot tree, brother. That's a 6-foot tree, brother. But thank you, Chase. Nice Christmas tree. Appreciate you, boys. Appreciate you. I went live last night. Hold on. I'm done. Anyway, I was just checking out some comments on the recent video. I don't even care. All right, immediate. Look, when some dude's spamming the chat promoting his channel, immediate banned. Immediate ban. That's the worst way to try to grow a channel, by the way, as well. That's literally the worst way of how to grow a channel. Try to go promote your channel amongst other people. What a dumbass. What a complete and utter dumbass. Anyway, I'm going to ignore that. I let it slide. I think he's done that before. I let it slide. Never heard of it. Never going to ever care. It's embarrassing, man. It really is embarrassing. I'm sorry, bro. If you're a fan, I get it, man. I get it. But just take this as advice. Don't try to grow your channel that way. It's just a sad way to try to grow the channel. If you're a fan of his channel or her channel, I don't know. That's not the way to do it. That's just not the way to do it. If, you know, I feel bad now, kind of, now that I'm thinking about it, because I understand it is very hard. But it's just not the way to do it. It really isn't. If that's your burner and you're promoting your own channel, I don't know, man. Best of luck with your channel. I hope everyone watches your channel, but don't go spamming messages. Don't go spamming messages in other people's chat promoting your channel. It comes off as desperate. So I'm sorry about that. Anyway, we'll move on now. I watched half the Sterling video. I will go back and watch the rest after the stream. Appreciate you. Aaron, thank you for the $2. W stream have to do 3 weeks of timesheets. That's horrible. Joey, that opening line to the Jamal Hill video had me in tears instantly. What did I say? Fresh off his win against his brother in the rematch at his Thanksgiving table, former UFC light heavyweight champion and alleged domestic abuser Jamahal Hill posted a delusional, embarrassing, hypocritical, something like that. I know you commented. I was dying, dude. I seen you commented because I forgot I said that. I just say shit and then I forget that I even say it. I just say shit and I forget I even say it. But yeah, I'm glad you enjoy it. Alex versus Gon prediction, Gon. Gon's going to win. Ian Garry, lock of the week. True. So, Rob is going to fight whoever the UFC tells him to fight on whatever date they want. Yeah, but he's trying to sway it against that, and it's embarrassing, man. It's a bad look for himself. I'm heading over to that channel. Good. Head over to that channel, Matthew. Head over to that channel, Matthew. What's up, Joey? Hope your Thanksgiving was good. It was very good. More of these comments. Jesse on fire went hard on you. Oh my God. If you honestly believe that, you are brain dead as him. I don't think he has the intellectual capacity to go hard on anyone, if I'm being honest, from what I've seen. So, but then again, I shouldn't be taking ad hominem attacks and throwing them back, to be quite honest. Not that, I really care that much. But listen, I'm telling you right now on that specific topic. And again, I can't say I've watched the video. I know people are going to say, Joe, I know you watched it. I swear on my life I couldn't watch it if my life depended on it. I'm telling you right now I couldn't. But anyway, I would bet my life any educated person, if you watch my videos, you watch his videos, you would side with me 100%. Anyway, Tay 2, Joey is 50-50 on Marab versus Umar Yan. What do you mean? I don't even know what that means. What's up, Fries? What's up, Jack? Beer tutorial. I don't have a beer tutorial. How is it Tom doesn't get his title shot? The fans cry, but Umar, more deserving, is probably not going to get his, and they don't say anything. He better get it. That's all I got to say. JOF is just as dumb as the dude in the Aljo pod. Maybe. I think that guy might be a little bit smarter. 3-time failed title challenger and Donald Trump's personal Monica Lewinsky. Yeah. I'm not sure exactly what he said, but basically he sympathized with a rapist. And him and some woman attacked me based on my appearance, essentially is what it was. Which any educated adult, let's be real. You really made a video about Justin Bieber crying? I'm done. I don't care. I just put my Christmas decorations. I'm hyped. You should. Don't waste a second of your life on that shit. Dude, I couldn't even watch that. And I'm being dead serious. Like, I don't even want to talk about it because, like, oh yeah, he's. I swear on my life. You'd have to pay me $15,000 to sit through that. I'm being dead serious. You'd have to pay me $15,000 to sit through that. I literally, and I don't even know if that's enough. I was thinking more 20. And when I say that, look me dead in the eyes. When I say that, I'm being dead serious. I could not watch one of those videos. Maybe if it was 10 minutes, I might be able to. But it was like 40 minutes. No. So made some good points and refuted a lot of misinformation you put out. Just saying, like you said, Conor is a liable race. Yes, Conor is a civilly liable sexual assaulter. He was found civilly liable for sexual assault. Oh, you know what sexual assault is? Rape is sexual assault. So there was no misinformation that I put out. Okay, he's a civilly liable sexual assaulter. So yep. He was found civilly liable for sexual assault. You're a dumbass if you think otherwise. It's everywhere. Check everywhere. You can check every news site. You can go everywhere. He was found civilly. Okay. Yep, all these websites are wrong, right? How is it not? Okay. How did that not come up? Sexual assault. It just says no results. Since sexual assault verdict removed, his mural gets removed. Well, I guess all the headlines are now lower side. Now I gotta type liable for sexual assault. USA Today. Conor McGregor breaks silence, maintains innocent after being found liable for sexual assault. People try to water it down by saying he's found liable for assault. Yahoo Sports. Conor McGregor breaks silence, maintains innocence after being found liable for sexual assault. Literally the exact same headline. Forbes. Conor McGregor found liable for sexual assault. Conor McGregor set to appeal civil rape verdict. New York Times. Conor McGregor, UFC fighter, held liable for sexual assault in Ireland. Should I continue? Should I keep continuing? MSN. Similar. There you go. Conor McGregor must pay $250,000 to woman who says he... Okay, that one doesn't really say it. Here's another one. Hitman ditching Conor McGregor. Literally ESPN. Here, I'll post ESPN for you. From Brett Okamoto himself. Brett Okamoto himself. Boom. From ESPN. From ESPN. From ESPN. From ESPN. From ESPN itself. So, I'm not going to waste any more time on you because you're wrong. If you want to say assault, he was found liable for assault, technically that's not wrong. That's not incorrect. Okay? But what was somebody suing him civilly for? For sexual assault. Okay? So, it is what it is. McGregor's done. Kind of sucks. But dude, why does it suck? He's been done forever. He's been done forever. Let me see something. Yep. But yeah, it is what it is, man. You can say whatever you want. Anyway, where are we at? What's good, brother? Just finished watching your Aljo video. Straight facts and comedy as always. Keep it up. I will. Dude said he was found liable. Google it. I Google it, and then he says, oh, that's not good enough for me. I was wearing some pants, man. I was wearing some pants for you. Tay 2, you spoke on fans not being 50-50 in the Aljo video. I don't think they are. I don't think they are, but yeah, I was wearing pants. You like that? You like that, Jack? All squares are rectangles. Not all rectangles are squares. All rape is sexual assault. Not all sexual assault is rape. Okay. I heard Hill KO'd his brother before the turkey hit the table. That is true. Thank you for Mr. R for the 25 NOK. Chandler cheats more than Conor on his girlfriend. That's true. That is true. Chandler and Conor probably cheat about the same. Conor just on his girlfriend. What's up, homework? What's up, Andy? Christmas tree, you like it, you like it, you like it. Broken compared shape, yeah. You can't debate with unreasonable people. It's a waste of time. That's true. Read out my super chat. I did. You're right, Joey. I'll admit I'm wrong. I think her story is dodgy as AF. I don't care what anyone says. Well, you can think whatever you want. The people who are most up to date, with every piece of information possible, thinks that Conor McGregor more than likely did it. Aljo Marab, Umar is what has to happen. At this point, I want to see Umar beat the fuck out of Aljo. That's what I want to see. Aljo really pissed me off. That's why I had to do that video. You know how hard it was to sit through that podcast? You know how tough it was to sit through that podcast? Oh, it was really tough, boys. It was really, really, really tough. If I'm being honest here. Chandler strikes me as the type to put his life savings into a crypto scam. Wouldn't shock me. It wouldn't shock me. Chandler is such a dumb fuck. If we're being honest here. The jury found OJ innocent. Just because you heard the case doesn't mean you find the correct verdict. Yeah, but not all the evidence was presented in a competent way in the OJ trial. So, sorry. I'm an expert on the OJ trial. I studied that for many, many years in law school. Tay2, thank you for the 199. Yeah, so respect Tay2 for being an avid supporter. Tay2. Thank you for being a avid supporter of the channel with nonstop $2 donos. I really do appreciate it. Actually, I do appreciate it. Odds Jamahal Hill's brother gets one over on him next Thanksgiving. If I'm Jamahal Hill's brother, I act like everything's cool. Because at the end of the day, Jamal's trained. If you don't catch him slipping, he's whooping your ass. Okay, if you're untrained. If I'm his brother, right, I'm like, hey, man, can you pass the stuffing? And the stuffing's on the other side of Jamal. Like, I'm on his left, Jamal's here, and then the stuffing's on his right. As soon as he goes and reaches for the stuffing, boom, right on the chin. Right on the chin, then I would be like, yeah, bitch, take that. Take that, bitch. Take that, bitch. That's what I'd do. And I'd be like, call the police. I'd be like, call the police. Press charges on me. That'd be even funnier. Imagine Jamahal Hill press domestic violence charges on his brother. Oh, that'd be the funniest shit ever. So. You always bring the facts and the funniest jabs. Thank you, Andy Vargas. Joe, you are the best MMA YouTuber. I appreciate that, man. That is a very flattering thing to hear. I really do appreciate it. That's a very flattering thing to hear. Did you guys enjoy the Jamahal Hill video? I released it at like 2 a.m. It didn't do crazy good, but I released it at 2 a.m. So it kind of killed me on my streak of 20K plus videos. But it did all right, I guess. It did all right. Tay2, thank you for the 199. You got the best MMA takes and content right now, bro. Hopefully forever. Hopefully forever. I like the Christmas tree in the background. What's your goal for the channel in 2025? Get 100K, retire. Retire from the sport. Say my work is done here. Hand somebody else the baton. And go back to living a normal life again. Where I don't got incels and weirdos hating on me 24/7. Right-wingers who constantly obsessed with political bullshit 24/7. Have to attach it onto anything. You could say, hey, man, look, check out this sweet 6-foot Christmas tree I gotta make. I just put up. Or I just put together. I just assembled. And they'd be like, oh yeah. You just don't like Kobe Covington because his political beliefs. So that's my goal. That's my goals for 2025. Just disappear right off into the sunset. And then maybe one day, maybe one day I make a triumphant return. I disappear for a couple months or a year, and then I just boom, drop a video out of nowhere. But I got to get to 100K first. Joey's not lying. I was considering putting him on a legal team. 2 drunk adults make mistakes together. Yeah, that's not sexual assault. Well, that's not what happened. So it was a brutal assault. So. Tay2, thank you for another 199. You the best till Tay2 starts doing MMA content. Do some MMA content, pussy. Do some MMA content then. Thank you for the $2. Aaron, thank you for the $5 dono. I appreciate you. Conor case is simple. She blacked out drunk. No matter the details, she was too drunk to give consent, like a passed out chick at a party. Look, all I know is what I heard from medical experts was enough to convince me that there was way too much physicality dished out. Way too much physicality dished out. Bro is pull Lucas Tracy, but better. Now we'll see. We'll see about all that. What are the tree's political beliefs? I think the tree voted independent. If I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure. I had someone over of another race, and it definitely started screaming racial epithets. So I don't know. I don't know what side of the political spectrum it's on, if we're being honest here. Conor was a damn animal. He is a damn animal. Hey, Joey, can you break me? I mean, down your Thanksgiving? I don't even know what you're getting at there, but I get the Stipe reference. Anyone coming to Joey's stream and saying I'm not sending them, they're doing this on their own. So my apologies for any spam. Very, very bizarre, but I'll take your word for it. Shout out to Joey, amazing guy. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Probably just weirdos trying to stir up some weird shit for you. But appreciate you trying to clear it up. But yeah, thank you, Aaron, for the $5 super chat. Appreciate you. The JJ, thank you for the $4.99. I got one dude on my mind. That is true. That is true. I got one dude on my mind. That's for show. That's for show. It's crazy that you just got one dude on your mind. It's crazy that you just got one dude on your mind 24/7. I can't believe it's fitting to be December. I really can't believe it's fitting to be December. Hold on one second. Damn. Do you think Conor fights again? Probably in BKFC. Making me look bad. I'm a small YouTuber on the come up. Way too old for drama. Nonsense. Cheers, mate. Hey, man, that's all I need to hear. Thank you. Thank you. I wasn't blaming you anyway. I just was saying, like, look, this is very weird. And I was just banning him, get rid of him. Brent Allen. Listen, to be honest, I got to be totally honest with you. I'm an honest dude. I come on here. I give my opinion honestly. I don't give a fuck about if you lost respect for me because some fleeing comment I made on a fucking stream. Cry me a river, bitch. Seriously. Conor is wasting what time he has left. By the time he comes back, he's just going to get beat. He's not any younger, and he's been out of the game for a while. He's going to look like Chandler did against... He's going to look worse than Chandler, in my opinion. Joey, great video exposing that bitch boy bum Aljo. Dude, Aljo is pissing me off now. Aljo is genuinely pissing me off at this point. All he does is say dumb shit. What's Colby's excuse to be when he loses to Buckley? The judges were liberal. The ref was liberal. Buckley's racist. Who knows? Who knows? There'll be some type of excuse. I broke my pinky toe in the first 3 seconds of the first round. I broke my pinky toe. Honestly, Dana was right when he said Aljo can't just get out of his own. Dude, Aljo just says the dumbest shit. Did your Thanksgiving go through Nashville, Tennessee? Come on, bro. Fuck Nashville. Tennessee, no one. I don't even know what that end part means. But yeah, my hold on a second. My foot itches. Yeah, my Thanksgiving went through Nashville, Tennessee. Conor McGregor. What's weird is I'm like losing my voice. I think it's from recording that 45-minute video earlier. Somehow it was killing my voice. My throat felt sore when I was recording it. Pause. So you guys are just taking my throat out every single day. Can't believe how easily Charles took down Chandler. I know, and dude thought he was going to beat Islam. Islam would have subbed him. I think Islam would have subbed Chandler. Do you think Hamzat DDP for UFC 312? I hope so. I hope so. Obama, Biden, Harris will be the judges for the Colby fight. Yeah, that'll probably be it. Joey, how can you not say Merab's ducking at this point? We all know he won at Figgy fight, but even after Jan won, who he dominated, unfortunately, 2 years ago, still wants to fight over. Yeah. It's embarrassing, but ultimately, he's going to have to take the fight. Honestly, if Merab pisses off the UFC enough, they would strip his ass and do Umar Yan for the vacant title. Can't believe Aljo thought he would get an immediate rematch. He's a dumbass, dude. He's never getting another title fight again. I don't care how many fights he wins. Mark my words on that one. Flipping Chrome, it's the Ram thing. It hasn't happened to me tonight, luckily. Do you watch any college football? On a rarity. But, yeah, Chandler's washed up. What do you expect? Do you think he was going to fend off takedowns? Did you really think he was going to fend off takedowns? I didn't. I mean, he's never even... When's he ever fought a grappler as good as Charles? That's why I always knew Islam would dominate him, but Chandler always has a puncher's chance. Joe, do you think we might see Umar fight someone else before Merab because he said he's ready to go now? It's possible. But the UFC might just tell him, wait it out. I think Merab is purposely trying to duck out till Ramadan, but I think they'll make Merab wait. If Merab pisses him off, they'll make him wait for Umar then. And then he'll say, I'm the champ. Why do I got to wait for Umar? Well, that's because you ducked him and he took another fight in the meantime. Tay2, thank you for the $4.99. Tay2 will do MMA content. When he he won't disrespect fighters and say, okay, you go do that. I don't suck off nobody. The Indian Purdue game was a blowout. I'm sure. I didn't watch anything today. I had shit to do every second of today. I was busy. Up until right now. Hamzat will beat DDP in my opinion, but I think it's a tougher fight for Hamzat, but he will still win, I feel. Yeah, I think Hamzat wins. I think Hamzat will sub DDP. Joe, do you think there's a chance that if Merab straight up refuses to fight Umar, the UFC would do Umar Yan for the interim like they did with Gon Lewis? Yes. There's a chance they would even strip Merab. They hate having Merab as champ. They absolutely despise having Merab as champ. Remember Dana saying Aljo just has the ability to say something wrong? Yeah, I do. Joey, from a financial standpoint, isn't it better for Merab to accept the Umar fight? Yeah, the Umar fight's the biggest fight. Aljo's trying to make it look like Merab agrees to fight Umar in March, but Umar can't do it because of Ramadan when Merab was trying to fight O'Malley in December. I know. I thought I broke it down well in the video. I hope that I did. I hope that everyone understood. And he's trying to rally the same fans that hate Merab. He's trying to rally those fans against Umar, which is just crazy. Joey from a fight. I already read that. Merab's doing content with P-Stars is a bad look for the UFC. I don't think that matters. I didn't even know that. They despise having Pantoja as champ too. I don't know if they despise that as much. Pantoja's pretty exciting. But they wanted Moreno as champ, if we're being honest here, to promote in Mexico. Joe, would you rather see Ilya Volk 2 or Ilya versus Diego Lopez? Ilya Volk 2 because Diego Lopez does not deserve a title shot. I think Volk has more of a chance. Aljo even said Umar is next for the title after he beats Corey. Backtracked fast. I know. All to defend his little boyfriend. Cornball. Joey, didn't Aljo's bitch ass take like one short notice fight, which wasn't even so short notice against Sean? 4-month turnaround, was acting like he always steps up. Yeah, and what's funny is he complained about it every day since. But then he's talking shit about the Dagestanis not wanting short notice fights. Makes no sense. I called that out in the video too. Make sure you go check that out later. Who's your pick MVP versus Magomedov? Share a bullet, Magomedov? Magomedov, for sure. Too big, too strong, too dynamic, too fast. I don't think MVP is going to have a crazy advantage on him, but I think it's going to be a fun fight while it lasts. What do you think of people saying Chandler deserves a shot? Nobody's saying Chandler deserves a shot at a BMF. Nobody is saying that Chandler deserves a shot at the BMF. His neck was hurt, though. I don't care anymore. I made a video defending him, but now he's doing some dumb shit. I'm convinced Aljo bought his degree because bro is beyond dumb as shit. Aljo's a fucking idiot, man. Aljo's genuinely a fucking idiot. I'm gonna be honest here. There's no two ways around it. He's legit an idiot. Imagine him and Jamahal Hill concocting a plan. Imagine him and Jamahal Hill concocting a plan together. Can you imagine? Imagine them concocting a heist. There's already so much card bloat. I'm fine with them cutting 125. No. I like 125. It's starting to get really solid. Overlap. Look, Overlap finally decided to show up. Finally decided to show up with his little 199. Dude tipped yesterday and then dipped out. Dude went from $49.99 to $20.99 or $19.99 to $9.99 to $1.99. I'm not even sure this is the real Overlap anymore. I think this is the emoji wrench next to his name. Dude's getting real bummy. He's getting real bummy, I'll tell you that much. Overlap got that wrench and started getting real bummy around here. Problem is Aljo thinks he's smart. I've seen many ruin themselves thinking they're smarter than everyone. Dude, Aljo thinks he's the smartest dude in the room for sure. Piotr Jan should move down to flyweight? No. Can you put a big mirror behind you when you live stream UFC events? If you're that broke, dude, you got a big problem. You got a bigger problem. They are cheap, small money to the MMA king, Joey. I don't know what you mean by that. Playing devil's advocate here. How do you feel about the dude who was with Conor and the girl in the hotel? I think it's super weird. He would just volunteer himself in the case. I think Conor asked him to do it. I think Conor paid him to do that. I think he paid the guy James to basically become a potential fall guy, but also bare minimum discredit her. Because she said she had no memory of ever doing that with him. And so I think he was brought forward to discredit her story and or be a fall guy. None of his DNA was found. He volunteered the information. And it all seemed awfully fishy to me, but that's just my pure speculation. Just put a mirror behind you and get banned from broadcasting. I don't understand people that do that. Or they like barely put the fights on like half a portion. Like if you're getting viewers like that, you're essentially just ruining your channel. You're essentially just ruining your channel at this point. Because those people are not going to stick with you and watch your actual content. They don't care to watch your actual content. They think they're going to watch some bullshit, basically. Tay2, thank you for the $1.99. Over crap copy and Tay2 with the $2 donos. Yeah, Overlap may have to lose his wrench soon, man. He's getting real bummy around here. Fun fact, Jamahal Hill's 7 UFC wins have been against fighters coming off loss. The one opponent coming off a win was OSP, was 1-3 in his last 4. That's wild. That's wild. Yeah, over crap out here, embarrassing himself lately. Dude said stream can start. I'm here. Stream can start. I'm here. Joey, something is behind you. It's just a Christmas tree. You should change your channel's name to Pretty MMA Joey. Why is that? Joey, I do cocaine and alcohol every weekend, and I remember everything that happened. If anything, I black out because of the coke. Okay, fair enough. Eric Schmidt, former Google CEO, recommended doing piracy to help your startup at the start. No, I'll pass on that. I don't care that much to try to cheat the system. I want loyal supporters. That's why when people are crying in chat and like, I lost respect for you for this or that, I'm like, yeah, I don't really care. It just makes no sense. Slide, thank you for the 11 months of membership. I'm on first So I missed the lives. Glad I'm up for you. Thank you, Sly, man. Appreciate you, bro. I hope you still been watching the content, though. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you for 11 months of membership. Overlap, thank you for the $4.99. Hey, Joey, change your title to MMA channel where Overlap is a mod. Get more viewers for sure. Now, I think that'll scare people away. Because Overlap's a bum. A just undoubted bum. Do you remember how heated up UFC 300 was? The prelims were so fire that Aljo came on and killed the entire vibe. Thank goodness Yuri Rockage was right next after. Dude, Aljo Cater was horrible. Aljo's like one loss away from being cut from the organization and crying. He's literally one loss away from being cut from the organization. I'm not kidding. Tay2, thank you for the $1.99. Bo Nichols should move down to welterweight. He eventually will when he gets exposed. He really will. Bum, Overlap, I'm just kidding, man. Thank you for being a long-time supporter and a mod. But I think, look, I'm going to be honest, that wrench, I think you got a little bit too big for your britches now. How do you feel about the wrestling dominant nature of the sport that exists right now? I don't really notice it all that much. Really dug your last video just when Aljo gets back in people's good graces. He made sure to screw himself over. Dude, he's one of the dumbest fighters on the whole roster. Dude, Overlap's handing out donuts and being called a bum. Not cool. All right, Mike, you want to suck him off? Why don't you guys exchange emails in the chat and you can go suck him off afterwards? You guys can meet up. You can give him a hand job or something, at least. Because that's what you're doing in chat, basically. Bo Pickle. Dude, Bo Pickle is an embarrassment, man. The shit he was spewing after his fight. Was just horrific. Absolutely horrific. Let's see. I can't believe we got 2 events left in the year. And then we got a massive hiatus. Sly, thank you for the $2. Anyone think Sandusky got to Bo in college? Pause. I don't know about all that. Brother. Maybe. But you never know. I don't know if the timing lines up or not. If he was hanging out with Sandusky. Wasn't he a football coach? He wasn't a wrestling coach, was he? I don't remember. I didn't really follow that story, but I know what you're talking about. I lost respect for you because you bullied Chandler and bodied him. I did not bully Chandler. Chandler bullied himself. None. Thank you for the $4.99. Given how much people care about the rankings and fighters' resume, is sign-on title shot sensible or is the flyweight division struggling? No. It's okay, but realistically, it's only okay because they don't have Machado anymore, who was the deserving number 1 contender. And the fans cheered it on as an undefeated young prospect who finished more than half of his UFC fights, was cut from the organization for not being a good person. You know, too many out of the cage incidents, according to the fans. So, in my opinion, right now, you look at the division, there's nobody super deserving. So I don't mind it. But at the same time, realistically, Makayev should be getting the next shot. And I think Makayev would actually beat Pantoja too. That's the crazy thing. And he's not even in the UFC anymore. He's championship. I would pick Makayev to beat Pantoja. Thank you for the $4.99. None. I really appreciate it, brother. Joey, funny thing right now is Aljo keeps saying he fights with Mavsar title eliminator when we know it would never happen in a million years. There's a better chance that Mavsar gets a shot. Facts. MA Joey hit 31K and got all cocky. I think it might be time to unsub. Listen, if you unsub now, you might not be replaced for about maybe 30 seconds or so. But do what you got to do, man. Whatever you like. Overlap letting the fame get to him like Conor McGregor. I hope he won't be snorting coke and graping up a storm anytime soon. I support you, Joey. You're a real one. I was watching other YouTube independent MMA media, and once I stumbled across you, I'm here for good. Better than anyone else going. Thank you, Jonathan Spencer. That means a lot. I'm glad that I can be that for you, Pauls. I'm glad I can be true independent MMA media for you because that's what I am. That's what I am, and that's what I ever be. That's what I'll always be. But when Trump seemed to have like a Sandusky-like relationship, that's a little bit crazy, but okay. I hope Mavsar finishes Aljo and shuts him up. He probably will. Man, I better not miss 310. I'm going out to help corner some fighters next weekend. I hope it doesn't last long so we can find someone to go watch the fights afterwards. That'd be crazy if you missed it. Last card of the year, too. Smartest thing Chandler does is watch your videos so he can't say he wasn't told. He should have took my advice a long time ago. Tay2 mentioned Bo Nick and stirred the pot. Yeah, you were sucking him off for a while, and then you looked like shit. And then you looked like shit, and all of a sudden you said, yeet. I'm done with the Bo Nick hype train. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Get me out of here, brother. He didn't bully Chandler. That dude is his own worst enemy. He's been following Aljo's game plan of looking and sounding as dumb as possible. He's also a cheating scumbag. Facts, 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 and more facts. But thank you again, Tay2, for the $1.99. I appreciate you. Kron submits Bryce within a minute if it goes to the ground. You think so? You think so? I don't know about all that. Bryce has good jiu-jitsu. So I'm not 100% sure that's the way it would go. But if Kron or Crone Gracie submits Bryce, Bryce needs to just retire. Dion Johnson, thank you for being a member as well as the $9.99 super chat. Thank you for the $10. Keep grinding, Joey. I love the brutal honesty and consistent content. Thank you, brother. I will listen. I will always be like this. I will continue to be like this forever. And I hope that you can continue to support and watch forever, brother. Brother. If you love the brutal honesty and consistent content, that's what you can expect. Look, we're not always going to be in agreement. But if you're anything like me, you can handle hearing opposite opinions. So thank you for the $9.99. Thank you for being a member. I appreciate you, Dion Johnson. Not with the $10 holla, as we used to call him. With the $10 holla. Did Mikhail sign with another promotion? Yes. Are these real donations or a plan to try and get more donations? I'm not even sure what that question means. But yeah, I would say yes, they're real donations. Still don't know how Urseg got the title shot and then got knocked out at home. Yeah. Urseg was overrated off a loss to Pantoja. I told you guys that. He got overrated off a loss to Pantoja. People act like he beat Pantoja. They overrated him, and that's why he got slumped by Kai Kara France. And guess who picked Kai Kara France? Guess who picked Kai Kara France? This fucking guy. Let me actually take a look real quick. How many people picked Steve Urseg? Because I picked... Boom, 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 boom. 86% picked Urseg. Your boy picked Kai Kara France. He was a negative 230 favorite according to Tapology. That's crazy. That's wild. I told you. I told you guys Kai Kara France was going to beat him up. We smoking big L's. So don't know how. Okay, read that. Imagine Mobstar got skipped over for a title shot and they did Ilya Allen if Allen beats Jair. Wouldn't shock me, dude. UFC doesn't like Mobstar either. But for less clear reasons. Has Mobstar ever finished anyone? I think he's finished outside the UFC. His fights aren't even boring. That's the crazy thing. Joe, if the views ever start falling, you can always become a right-wing grifter. That's true. I don't think Thug Rose has ever been the same since Jessica dumped her on her bald spot. That's facts. Imagine that. I didn't even have a channel back then. That was a Brazil card, if I'm not mistaken. I believe that was a UFC Brazil card. Let me actually look that up real quick, just out of pure curiosity. I want to say Aldo was on that card as well. It was like 2019, if I'm not mistaken. She just ain't never been. Yep, UFC 237. No, Silva was on that card versus Jarrett Cannonier. Aldo against Volkanovski. When Volkanovski beat up Aldo, I knew he was a future champion. I never picked against Volkanovski. After that, I picked him against Max. I picked him against Max. I picked him against Ortega. I picked him against Chan Sung Jung. Picked him against Max again. Then I picked him to lose at lightweight. Damn. Damn. We love the Chandler pack. Smoking on the big Chandler pack. Joe, what's it going to take to get you to Hulk Hogan that shirt off? An Ian Garry title victory, maybe. And like, if Ian Garry wins the title, I might literally rip off my shirt. I might get banned from YouTube. If Ursek loses again, will he be cut? No. He panders. No, he is promotable to the Australian audience, is what I meant to say. Jan beat Alex and Ankalaev. You know, you could make that case. You could make that case, but I think Ankalaev beat him. He definitely beat Alex, though. Rose got a back concussion in the last round of the Andrade rematch. She took a crazy beating. Oh, yeah, in the rematch, yep. So if Garry were to win the title, would you need to check your pants? Oh, the victory lap that I would go on. The victory lap that I would go on be so utterly glorious. If Garry even beats Shavkat, it's going to be fucking amazing. It's going to be fucking amazing. Kay, thank you for the 199. Who do you dislike more, Hill or Chandler? Before I answer, I want you to know that's a very, very easy answer for me. Let me see how well the chat knows me. Who do I dislike more, Hill or Chandler? That's a very, very easy question to answer. Very, very easy answer. But I want to see what the chat thinks. So we got 1 vote for Hill, 1 vote for Chandler, another vote for Hill, another vote for Chandler. Chandler, Hill, Chandler, Chandler easy, Hill, Chandler, Hill. I don't know what the votes are now at this point. I feel like the majority are Hill, but then we get more Chandlers flying in. I want to see Joey versus Chandler. Definitely Chandler. Chandler negative 1,000. Hill. If Ian beats Shavkat, I'm going to have to ban on the channel. Shut the fuck up, Vince. You've been saying that all week. All right, listen. Who do I dislike more, Hill or Chandler? It's not even close. Chandler. I think Hill is just kind of stupid and has a little bit of an ego. But like, I feel like I could, maybe not if you've seen the content, but I feel like I could hang out with Hill and I wouldn't hate his guts. If that makes sense. I feel like I could kick it with Jamahal Hill and I wouldn't hate his guts. I just think he's a little bit delusional. But he's a fighter. I don't expect any work. Like, Chandler is a dumb fuck, fake little bitch who prances around and parades around as some good Christian, holier than now person who cheats nonstop. And I don't know, man. Chandler just rubs me the wrong way. And I used to be a big Chandler fan. Like, I would kick it with 3 Jamahal Hills before I kicked it with 1 Michael Chandler. I'm telling you right now. Chandler is just such a fake little bitch, man. A cheater. And like, I actually liked him a little bit when he messaged me talking shit. Like, I thought it was kind of funny and I actually kind of felt a little bit bad about it. Because all I was doing was speaking my mind. But the way he cheated and the way he's been so fake since then, it's like, I feel like Chandler's the type of dude that I would be around and he would never do anything to me, but I would probably dislike him. I'd be like, this dude's fake as fuck. I'd probably call him out to his face. Be like, dude, you're fake as fuck. But like Jamahal Hill, even though he's delusional, I feel like he's a real dude. Like, that's really who he is. And he's really salty about that Pereira loss. Where Chandler is just mentally broken. Pathetic. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, it's definitely Chandler. Chandler's so annoying. Tay2, thank you for the 199. Tay2's presence is felt on this channel. That's true. One day you'll be gone and I'll be wondering who else you're donating your $2 to now. Thug Rose is in the call to Pat Barry. Yes. I kind of want to see Islam Topuria. Topuria says he'll promise he'll be the first to submit Islam like he promised to be the first to KO Max. Ilya's legit, but I do not see him subbing Islam. Yeah. Islam would probably beat Topuria, but the build-up would be insane, and a lot of people would pick Topuria. So, Joey, is Makhachev your lightweight good if he beats Armin in January? Sure. Joey, how in the same breath Michael Bisping sucking off Aspinall saying, oh, Jones needs to step up? Bisping was one biggest crybabies calling out Hendo, Duck, and Yole. Very, very, very true. I should make a video exposing him as a hypocrite. But that's really not. It's so old news at this point. If you guys could do me a favor and like the stream. We got like 250 in here. We got 50 likes. We got 250 in here, a little under, and we got 50 likes. Joey doesn't care enough to hate anyone. It's just funny. Yeah, I don't actually hate either one of them, if that makes sense, but you get what we mean. One beats up his sibling, one doesn't. Yeah, I can live with that. Chandler's high-level manipulator. He gives me big insecurity vibes. Oh, he's definitely super insecure, which is hilarious. Because he's a fighter, he's jacked, and he's super insecure. Maybe it's a height thing. Hill's a pompous ass, but he's not a cheating clown. True, true, true. After Alger's racist comments, and I don't feel bad for being forced to O'Malley fight and him getting knocked out. He deserved it. I get what you're saying, but still, I think the UFC's grimy for that. But yeah, dude's like, this is America. You can't celebrate Ramadan. I knew Saeed would get off to that. Dude used to watch Chandler back in the Dave and Buster's days. I know, I did. What percentage do you give Armin over Islam? Seems like a foregone conclusion Islam will win. Low key, I give Armin like a 20% chance. Where I gave Volk like a less than 10%. I thought he would perform better than a lot of people were giving him credit for, but Armin can legitimately beat Islam. Don't be shocked if Armin beats Islam. Cheater inside and outside of the octagon, see you at the top. True, 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 true. Chandler's 100% insecure, of course. Don't skip Tay2's last dono, Fart Master. Thank you for the $2. I did not skip it. Jamal's just a street guy, not a fake guy. Yeah, that's true. Jamal Hill's authentic, but he can be authentically annoying. Yeah. I respect it more, though. Like, I actually really don't even dislike Jamal Hill that much. I just think he can be so annoying sometimes, and it's worth calling out. Like, dude, you ain't got to threaten everyone. You ain't got to threaten everyone and be pissed like you want to beat up. Like, I think me and Jamal Hill could be friends. C. Cook, thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate you. Tay2, disregard last dono. Hamzat needs to go up to light heavyweight. Dude, Hamzat would ragdoll Pereira. Easy work. Thoughts on Brock Lesnar's MMA career? He got overhyped because he was a WWE dude. Hill's tattoo was hilariously bad. Yeah, I know. They are so bad. They match his brain. They match his brain. Rob is so American and so popular in America. Yeah. I really don't hold the domestic violence attack against him. We are on scuffles from time to time with our relatives. Now I think he's a piece of shit for that, but I mean, Chandler's just more annoying. What did he say that was racist? Y'all whine about everything. Oh, well, you're going to have to find out for yourself, bitch. You whine in the chat, go suck a fat one, buddy. Why are MMA fans so obsessed with having a goat? They're just annoying. My favorite Joey saying is Bilal dumped Leon on his bald spot. Backshot's dead. That's true. Joe, I used to like Aljo. Also felt bad for him, but not anymore. Fair enough. K, thank you for the 199. Who's a worse person, Jones or McGregor? I'll be honest, I think McGregor is. I think they're both kind of shitty. I think McGregor's shittier. How many times did Jamal Hill fail an IQ test? I don't know. Quite a few. Quite a few times. You the best, Joey. Thank you. At this point, what do they actually do with Tony Ferguson? I don't know, man. Have him compete in the jiu-jitsu shit. He can compete in the jiu-jitsu shit. What's it called? What do they call it? I forgot. One Fight Pass. The Fight Pass Invitational. That's my best guess. Wish Joey had an OnlyFans. Yeah, you're right. I should have had an OnlyFans. I'm going to start one. I'm going to start one for you. Nerd Gummy Clusters Best Candy. Mark my words. Never had it. But thank you for the $199 Tay2. Tay2 out here donating like $20 and $2 donos a stream. What do you want for Christmas? I'll take my first $500 dono, Elliot. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Appreciate you very much. Dudes don't care about Hill's domestic violence thing because it's a man he beat up. Just facts. That's true. But it's still disgusting. To beat up your untrained brother for not cleaning your house well enough is disgusting behavior. Everyone at 205 gets ragdolled by Hamzat and DDP except Ankalaev. I don't know about all that. Hill actually has decent wrestling. I picked Hill to dominate Glover, and a lot of people weren't picking Hill in that one. I picked Hill. Maybe his brother's a bad person. That's true. Maybe his brother's a piece of shit and deserved to get his teeth knocked out. Wish Joey, okay, read that. They couldn't honor Chandler for Black History Month this past year because he left his family the month before. That's true. Who gives a shit about Leon nowadays? Yeah, Leon says he's headlining the UK Fight Night card. Will it probably end up being, my guess, could it be Masvidal? Could it be Masvidal? It could be. It's hard to say for sure. It's hard to say for sure. I could see the UFC finally throwing that together. Could you guys not? Maybe they finally throw it together. I could see him getting Masvidal. I see somebody's asking that. Where was I at? Okay. Jim Rob crying about Umar not earning a title shot at the same time, training with Asakura and calling him his brother, and now stating how Asakura doesn't deserve the shot. Yeah. Marab just doesn't want to fight Umar. It's clear. The Aljo hate is unreasonable. He's nowhere near as deplorable as he could be. I just find him fucking stupid, dude, if we're being honest here. I think he's just so unbelievably dumb. Just so unbelievably dumb. Tay2 with another $1.99. Tay2 donates $50 of $2 donuts per stream. Is that what you donated tonight? Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you with the constant $2 donos. Appreciate you for the thank you for the super chat. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media, bro. I appreciate the $2 multiple times. Anyway, Tony was made to do Forrest Griffin's job on Power Slap. Yeah, but then what do you do with Forrest Griffin? People forget that McGregor has at least 6 women accusing him of grape. Where's the smoke? There's usually fire. That's not always the case, but yeah, it doesn't look good, and especially considering half these women are having their houses invaded and their cars firebombed, and then all of a sudden they're dropping charges. Plus, who knows how many Conors actually paid off? I would love to know that, and they signed NDAs afterwards. Francis or Pereira, who wins? Francis, easy. Francis would literally finish Pereira in the first 2 minutes of the fight. Jamal's dumbest move may be vacating his belt. He didn't get a choice in that. They just told him, look, vacate the belt. We'll give you credit for it. And we won't strip you of it. Just give it up willingly. Unlike every woman Conor McGregor's been with in the last 10 years. Probable that Brothers Hill didn't clean well enough. Yeah, it wasn't spotless. Leon would murk Jorge. I know. Leon is now crying he was injured against Bilal. Where did he say that? Where did Leon cry? Where did Leon cry that he was injured against Bilal? Did he do an interview somewhere? Joey, this is fucked up. Why do you have DC crying emote? Because it's perfect. Mobster will get his first finish against Aljo, hopefully. Did you see the clip where Brendan Schaub asked Chandler why he doesn't make his own kids? No. Joey, at least Jamal domestic abuse streams. Hill saw UFC gold. Iron Cheater Chandler will never see UFC gold. Dude, isn't it crazy? He was so close, though. Support independent MMA media. Donate to Joey. Thank you. In motion. That's my burner account right there. I'm sending my own messages to myself. I still don't get how Leon get hyped after knowing he's prone to lackluster decisions. People thought he was going to whoop up on Bilal, and I knew that whooping was coming. I knew Bilal was fitting to give him that whooping. Joe, we need a video on Errol defending Conor. That may be something I get to this week. There's only so much I can get to at one time, brother. I try to get to everything. If I could get out every video that I ever wanted to get out, I'd have 10,000 more videos on the channel. I just don't got the time for it, man. I try to cover everything. At some point, it's like, damn, I got to live a life. I got a life to live. I'm just covering this news left and right for you boys. I'm just covering this news left and right. Well, at least this year I got a 116,000 view video, 112,000 view video, 111,000 view video, a 56,000 view video, 52K, 46K. Man, I killed it. I killed it this year. I had quite a few good videos pop off this year. Aljamain Sterling gaslit by the UFC to fight O'Malley in shocking unseen footage. That was a banger too. I was just looking at my channel real quick. McGregor's doing a reverse Jones. He gets worse as he gets older. That's true. I don't know if McGregor will ever stop being a piece of shit. Dude said, I stepped out on the woman I loved. I stepped out on the woman I loved. Yeah, you've been stepping out on her for 6 years. You stepped out on her with a midget not that long ago, you piece of shit. Dude was using drugs like crazy when he was recording Roadhouse, which is insane. Insanity. Damn, Dana White getting caught out by Kevin Iole a few months back was hilarious. Was absolutely hilarious. Anyway, Ariel's most viewed vids are from the UFC weigh-ins from years ago. That's kind of stealing content from UFC since they have weigh-in vids. Getting blackballed, messed up his vid. Nah, I don't think so. He wouldn't even post them anymore, bro. And everyone posts them now, so it doesn't even get that many views. To be honest, Joey, what about Ariel? I'll have to check that out. When Piotr starts as Umar, the rematch with Merab is fight of the century. That'd be crazy. Tay2, thank you for the 199. Will Izzy ever be champion in any division? No. Slide Tendencies, thank you for the $5 donation. Dana won't protect Merab. He knows that Usman is more marketable in the Middle East. Merab fights make you want to prescribe Ritalin to a glacier. Dude, you got the sickest references. But yeah, he's not going to protect him. He don't fuck with Merab. He wants Merab to lose the title. Why do you think they were so quick to try to book the Umar fight? Why do you think he was so quick to try to book the Umar fight? Because he wanted to see him lose. That's it. That's just the facts. That's just the facts of this situation, brother. I think Hill's Achilles rupture would seriously trash his defensive wrestling and get-ups. That's a death sentence for a high-level athlete. Wrestling is more athletically demanding than boxing. I could see Hill end up rupturing that shit again. And he definitely rushed back too soon. Which I told you guys he was rushed back too soon, which was kind of fucked up. Which was really fucked up, to be honest. They rushed him back. He was injured. He lost. But they paid him a bag. But I told you guys that when it was announced. The night it was announced, I did a video on Jamahal Hill's interview. And I could tell he was rushed back by money. Really sad. I got this memory thing twice this stream. I got it once so far, and I just ignored it. I wonder what's going on. But yeah, the Achilles can screw you over big time, man. That's a serious, serious injury. That's a serious, serious injury. That's why I felt bad for Jamahal Hill, but the way he's handled it after the fact was crazy. You know what I got to say? As much as Jamahal Hill's been an annoying little bitch, imagine he gets a rematch against Pereira and KOs him. Oh, he's going to love it. Oh, he's absolutely, positively going to love the victory lap he's going to take is going to be crazy. It's going to be insane. Achilles is an 8-month layoff, same as Jones tearing his pec. Well, how long was he off for? I don't remember. Remember that random interview with Conor and Jake for Roadhouse, and the interviewer asked what experience has been like, and he just starts crying? It was so weird. I remember the one where he's like trembling. Joey, what phone do you use? I have iPhone 16 Pro Max. Just got it when it came out a couple months ago. I had 13 before that. Pro Max. You see, you interviewing Kevin Iole was pure insanity, as the Macho Man says. Right after the incident with Dana, too. Like the day after, too. That was hilarious. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. I would like to see O'Malley Sanhagen. That wouldn't be a bad fight to put together. Hill was pressured hard to headline after all the pullouts. That is very, very true. Jim, my heart can't take another Yuri KO loss. Hopefully he outdogs Hill. I think he's going to get KO'd by Hill. Tay2, thank you for another $1.99. Tay2 requires elaborate answers, not just one word. Well, you asked me a simple question, yes or no question. Izzy will ever be champ again? No, the answer is no. If he fought DDP again, I could see him beating DDP, but he's only going to get older, only going to get more miles on him, and Hamzat's going to become champ. Hamzat would rear naked choke him quicker than DDP did. I think Hamzat's grappling would be too much for Izzy. Hamzat would be the guy to beat Izzy. Quick. But I'd love to see, if Izzy wins like 2 fights and Hamzat beats DDP and defends the belt against somebody else, man, I would love to see Hamzat Israel Adesanya. Yuri has legit one of the worst resumes of all time for someone who got 3 title shots. That is true. Kay, thank you for the $1.99. Imagine how much Hill will yap if he wins a rematch. He would have earned that right, if we're being honest here. But yeah, he would go off. Hill's a lot better than he looked at 300 for sure. Yeah, I just wish he didn't make all the excuses. It's so dumb. So fucking dumb. DC's another fake nice guy. I don't know about all that. Joe, do you think the UFC will give Sean O'Malley an immediate title shot if Umar beats Merab? Probably not, dude. Umar dominated O'Malley. O'Malley was a fraud industry plant champion, and I'll die on that hill. And I was one to that all along, but then I fell. I fell into the trap, and I was like, you know what? I might be being biased, maybe. Because I never thought O'Malley was that good. And then I was like, you know what? After what he did to Aljo, I thought, you know what? Maybe I'm just being a little bit biased here. But I was right. He should have never been elevated off a Petr Yan loss. The Aljo fight was a borderline fluke. I should have stood by that. And it was an early stoppage against Aljo, yeah. So I regret. That's one time that in my life that I'm like, damn, I really regret changing my feelings on him. But I thought maybe, like, I tricked myself into thinking maybe I was being biased, you know? Because I was like, he does look good, but man, this is like Aljo at the worst possible set of circumstances. And I was like, I got to give him credit for it, but like, am I being biased? Like, I would trick myself to thinking, am I being biased? And that's why I fell down the rabbit hole. You trick yourself sometimes like that. The only person more nice than DC currently in the UFC's name is Michael Chandler. Shut up. Can't wait to see Yuri get knocked out by Hill, more down the middleweight, and cooked by Strickland by decision, of course. Imagine if Jamahal Hill's dominating and Yuri comes back and beats him like he did Rakic. Wouldn't that be insane? Oh, if Hill loses again, how would he ever even rebound? Imagine he gets brutally KO'd again. I was going to be 40 by the time Hill gets a rematch. I could see Hill getting a rematch against Pereira when Pereira's not champion. It's happening again in real time. Shavkat dominates Ian. I took my wife's last name, Machado. I don't get what you're getting at. Fighters are good evaluators of themselves. They always try to dodge the guys that end up beating them. A lot of people say Hill's underrated, but I disagree. Hill's actually much worse than people think. He was on the way out, and if he beats Yuri, I'll eat my words, but I doubt it. Yuri fucking is on his way out too, to be honest. I love Yuri, but I told you guys, once he got KO'd once, his career was over, basically. I'm ashamed of picking him in the second fight. And I knew that. I should have known that was coming. How does Alex do at heavyweight? Literally, Shamil Gaziev would beat Alex tomorrow, and I'm not kidding. Strickland is only exciting when he's making a fool out of himself on Instagram. Okay, I don't find him even entertaining when he's doing that, if we're being honest here. These ads are getting out of control. How much is YouTube Premium? I'm not sure. I pay for the family plan. So it's probably like $20 for a solo. I think I pay $25 for the family. For the fam. Joey, the UFC was re-showing UFC 199 since there was no event. What are you talking about? I hate Garry, but he's being overlooked for Shavkat. Gary's villain smart in the cage. Referencing how you picked Sugar showed win, and it's happened with you picking Ian over Shavkat. I don't get what you mean by that. I picked Sean because I started to believe in him a bit. Ian, I've always believed in. By Shamil, you mean you? Yes. $24.99 family plan. Shamil Gaziev is a stretch. That's ridiculous. I swear on my life, Shamil Gaziev would beat Pereira. 100% Shamil Gaziev would beat Pereira at heavyweight. Mark my words on that, brother. Not only do I say that, it would be easy. He'd beat him in the first round probably. And when I say Shamil, I mean me. Shamil would ragdoll him to the ground, beat the fuck out of him. If you're like, oh, how do you and Alex Pereira go in a fight? What do you think you could do to Alex Pereira? I'd be like, I'll beat the fuck out you, bro. I'll beat the fuck out you every day of the fucking week. If you know, you know. Anyway. Tay 2 with another 199. Elaborate how Sugar can become champ again realistically. I don't think he can, man. Merab dominates him. Umar dominates him. Petr Yan dominates him. There's 3 guys at the top of the division that I do not think Sean O'Malley can beat. I don't care if he beat Yan in the first fight. It was a brutal fucking robbery. He got dominated. He lost all 3 fucking rounds. He landed 1 knee. I would whoop Sean O'Malley bad. I'd pick him up and dunk him on his head. Brutal KO. So I don't think he could. He'd have to shore up his wrestling, get the best takedown defense there ever was, and then snipe everyone on the feet if you want a real answer. But he's not doing that. K, thank you for the 199. Even I think Song Yadong would probably beat O'Malley. K, thank you for the 199. Pereira will move up to heavyweight if he loses his belt probably, and then they'll try to give him like a fun fight. Like maybe a Jorginho Rosenstruck fight. I mean, sometimes when there's no UFC card, they put older cards on. They did Bisping versus GSP before. Now they did Bisping Rockhold 2, showing the entire card from prelims to main. Oh, I see what you mean. I thought you were saying there was no UFC 199. I'm about to say, yes, there was. Ankle dominating KO Pereira. I actually agree with you on that one. I'm not going to move off my pick. Mario Batista beats O'Malley. Agreed. They fit in to clip your Shamil prediction. They can all they want because Shamil would whoop Pereira bad. Bad. You think Volkov and Gane would beat Poatan? Yes. Both of them would beat Poatan. Easily. Yuri beat Ozdemir, Rockage, and Glover, and Hill beat Crute, Santos, Glover. How is Hill versus Yuri a hard choice here? It's not MMA math. It doesn't always work like that. Yuri has no defense, and he's been KO'd brutally twice in a row. I think Jamal's a little bit sharp on the feet. Also, Yuri was losing every fight, too. And he somehow comes back and wins every fucking fight. Sean would have to hope Jan wins the belt and then it gets another robbery decision. Yeah, so that's actually true. A realistic path to the title would be Sean O'Malley getting easy matchups like against Marlon Vera or like a Pedro Munoz rematch or a Rob Font fight. In the meantime, Jan somehow wins the belt and then, okay, we got to get the rematch. So they just give Sean O'Malley an undeserved title shot and then he robs Jan again. That would be it. Song Yadong did pretty well against Jan in hindsight. He did. He won the first round. I'm excited for next week and especially the co-main. The co-main's the whole card, man. In my opinion, the co-main. I'm thinking about making a whole video on the co-main itself. That's what I'm thinking. Do Tai Tuivasa beat Alex? No, Tai would get brutally KO'd. Tai's a bum. I would beat Tai Tuivasa. I think Pereira could out-grapple Tai Tuivasa. 310's a banger. It's actually a quality card, just doesn't have that big main event. I'm so mad we're not getting Bilal Shavkat. I'm devastated by not getting Bilal Shavkat. Is anybody else devastated by that? Man, that hurts. That was like one of my most anticipated fights. I'm so upset about that. When I heard the news, man, the news. I just heard the news today. I knew my life was going to change. I closed my eyes, begin to pray, and tears began to roll down my face. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Man, losing Bilal Shavkat broke my fucking heart. Broke my fucking heart. It really did. It's so devastating, man. But I'm happy Garry stepped in. 3 weeks notice, taking on Shavkat Rakhmonov. That's a bad motherfucker. Dude, if Garry sleeps Shavkat, imagine Garry catches him with like a straight right. Boom. Right? Shavkat's all fucking wobbly. He's backing up. Garry's walking him down, just ripping to the body, ripping upstairs. Boom, uppercut. Puts him out cold, Derek Lewis, Curtis Blade style. Slumps him out cold. Just rip my fucking shirt clean off. Oh my God, that'll be if Garry slumps him out cold. Oh my good, it'll be the most glorious moment in MMA history for me personally. Garry beating Shavkat on 3 weeks notice. Imagine how much I'm gonna go off in my post fight. I'm doing a full dedicated breakdown to just the co-main. I'm giving a full dedicated breakdown. Bro told me to check for that. I'm done. Dude, if Garry just fucks Shavkat up, just walks in now. What's a real brutal beating? What was it? Hold on. Was it a 4th or 5th round TKO for TJ Dillashaw in the second fight against Renan Barão? Was it 4th or 5th round? I can't remember. It was 4th round in the second fight, right? Yeah, it was 5th round in the first fight, 4th round in the second fight. Remember the barrage Renan Barão put on TJ Dillashaw in the second fight? He was just shelling up. Bop, 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 bop. And dude was just landing at will, and fucking Renan Barão was up against the fence just fucking trying to dodge all the shots, and he's just getting pieced up. And Garry's just fucking lighting him up, and he's like fucking moving well, and he's looking slick on the feet, and then boom, one shot, just fold Shavkat. I love Shavkat, but that would be the most glorious shit I've ever seen in my entire life. That would be the most, oh my God, I would explode. Pause. I would explode. Massive pause. Massive, massive, massive pause. It would be such a glorious day. It'd be such a glorious day. Who do you want to see win more, Buckley or Garry? Garry, for sure. It's cute, but your boy fitting to get choked out like a sacrificial lamb. We'll see. We'll see, buddy. We'll see. C. Cook, Glazing, what do you say? Bilal brutally 50-45 is the winner of that match anyway. You might be right, to be honest. You might be right. You might be right. Your reaction to Garry sleeping Shavkat would do stupid numbers. Dude, regardless, if Garry wins, I think people will pop in to see the reaction, but if Garry loses, all of a sudden the numbers are going to go up. All of a sudden the numbers are going to go up. All of a sudden, if he loses, all of a sudden my stream numbers are going to double. And everyone's going to come in, ha, 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 Garry lost. Anyway, I can see Shavkat Garry being like a Barboza Burgos wheel kick to the dome and late reaction TKO loss on Garry. It could happen, man. It's not a guarantee by any means. It's not a guarantee win for either guy, I don't think. Imagine Garry has a Holloway Cater performance. That would be fucking hysterical. Garry will lose a competitive fight. They will rematch for the belt in 2025. Yeah, I could see that. Bilal a bad... All right, dude, come on. We're spamming now. We get it, bro. Colby's definitely showing up for a paycheck against Buckley. Yeah. Why are you such a huge Garry fan? It's not about being a Garry fan. People just underrate him because they don't like him. I think he can actually beat Shavkat. And he gets unjustified hate. Who do you got in JDM, Garry? I would take Garry for sure. I would take Garry for sure. JDM, honestly, is like low-key a bomb in a weird way. Dude damn near lost to Kevin Holland, who's a straight-up bomb. Should have lost to Burns. Should have lost to Basil Hafez, who's not even UFC caliber. When you got Tim Welsh in your corner, you got to show you the champ. Imagine if Garry is dominating Shavkat so badly, Shavkat's corner like, you got this, Shav. You got this. You're the champ, Shav. It's almost over, Shav. They're just calling him Shav. They're telling him it's almost over, Shav. Gary's just like sitting over there. He's not even sitting. He's standing. Gary's just standing across from the cage, just shaking his limbs out. He's not even sitting down in between rounds. He's just not even sitting down in between rounds. Gary's just staring across from Shavkat. Looks completely defeated on the stool. You're a warrior, Shav. Just breathe, man. It's almost over. Shavkat has never seen a double leg before. Imagine Shavkat comes out, throws a wheel kick. Garry just shoots, takes him to the ground, rear naked chokes him immediately. Do you want me to stop the fucking fight? Buck's got top tier cardio too. He weaponized it against Amavov and Ruzaboyev. I know. Colby gets KO'd. He's probably going to go back into witness protection. He's going to become a right-wing grifter. Mark my words on that one. That's all he cares about doing. Is becoming a right-wing grifter. And that's what he'll do. I think this will probably be his last fight. Most likely. Probably be his last fight. I think Cuckold Gary's going to pull out of the fight since nobody pulls it. Okay, good one. Zach. Imagine Garry drops Shavkat. He can finish him, but he just waves him up. So, nah, I want to make this last. Pause. That'd be hilarious. Don't skip his last dono. I miss it. Elaborate how Bo Nickel... How did I miss that? Did I miss another one? Okay, I read that. Elaborate how Bo Nickel disintegrates Hamzat. Dude, Bo would get dumped on his head by Hamzat. Hamzat would come out, take him down with the first shot, and he would sub him faster than he subbed Robert Whitaker. Bo Nickel's a bomb, not going to lie. I've been saying that for a long time. Tay2, thank you for the multiple $2 donations. Appreciate you, brother. Check your pants. Come on, Shavkat. Don't let him bully you, son. Don't let him bully you, son. We're going to have to go out there and get a finish, Shav. We're going to have to go out there and get a finish, man. Don't let Garry beat you. You want me to stop the fucking fight? That'd be something like that. The welterweight division has become the best division in the UFC. It's looking pretty damn good. It used to be my most hated division. But right now it's looking pretty damn good. And the fact that Gary's like, you know what? Shavkat Rakhmonov, 3 weeks notice for a #1 contender fight. I'll take it all day. Pause. I'll take it all day. Apparently, Bo only got a Raptor this time, so he's a little upset. That's true. I wish we saw DC Lesnar. DC would have beat the fuck out of Lesnar. He would have stuffed the takedowns. He'd have beat him up on the feet. Lesnar had garbage striking. Have we seen a chant more savage than overrated for Nickel? Overrated. That was perfect. Dude, you know that hurt Bo's ego, right? You know that hurt Bo's ego badly, right? It broke his little heart. It broke his little heart. He heard that, and his little heart broke. Genuinely broke. And actually very, very hilarious to know that I'm telling you right now, genuinely he was brokenhearted. He couldn't handle it. He genuinely couldn't handle it. Oh, it broke his little heart. He was like, I'm not overrated. I'm not overrated at all. Which is hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. So many pauses. Bo Nickel would lose to Gerald Meerschaert. Wouldn't surprise me. JDM is the most overhyped fighter ever. He's not a bum, but he'd lose to Shavkat, Bilal, Brady, possibly Ian and Leon too. You aren't wrong. You weren't wrong. I'm dying to see the reaction of people who called Garry a cuck after he beats the welterweight boogeyman. The tears and excuses will be plentiful. That'll be a glorious moment. That'll be an absolute glorious moment. Elaborate on Khamzat Shavkat at middleweight. I think Khamzat would be too big and too strong. Thank you for the 199. I think he'd be too big, too strong. I don't know if he'd sub him, but Khamzat would just be able to control him a bit, get really good positions, land some ground and pound. And I think Khamzat would just be too strong. I think Shavkat would have a better chance at welterweight. Thank you for the 199. 80 likes, almost 2. Yeah, it's almost 3. We almost have 300 live viewers right now. We got 82 likes. You guys can't like the stream? Like, what the fuck? If you like the stream, it boosts the channel and the algorithm. Allegedly. Allegedly. So if you guys want to do that, I would appreciate it. And also, I know there's got to be a couple of you guys that aren't subscribed. This is the best channel in the MMA community right now. So you might as well get in before 50K. If you don't want to be one of the first 50K subs, then I don't know what to tell you. First 50K is in for a banger stream in a little bit. Are you going to be verified on X and get paid? Fuck X, dude. X is garbage. X is literally ruined. I don't care what anyone says. Everyone keeps saying it's like a political thing. X is literally... Everything Elon Musk has done to X has been shit, and it's Twitter. I don't know who even calls it X. I would never pay for Twitter ever. I think anybody who pays for Twitter, honestly, is a bit of a bitch. You pay, essentially, to post tweets. And I know people cry like it's a political thing. I posted this on... I downloaded Blue Sky. It's basically a Twitter copycat. And I posted this earlier today. If you guys want to go make an account and follow me, the only thing it's missing is people. There's just not that many people. I said, you know what's crazy, ? Opening Blue Sky and only seeing MMA content instead of politics and videos of people dying. Twitter was literally a cesspool of garbage. Appreciate everyone who followed me on here. So it's way better than X. It just doesn't have the accounts there yet. So I'm hoping. I've seen a lot of people talking about it before I downloaded it. I got 52 followers on there. I post some stuff on there. Twitter's garbage, man. It really is. I know people act like it's a political move or whatever. It's not that. No, I would never. Yeah, people have to pay for Twitter. So Twitter is basically broken. Let me explain to you how Twitter's broken. The check marks next to names, the check mark next to names, which used to verify if you were like a celebrity or somebody notable, Now it's just something that you pay for $10. Okay. Then there's no chronological order. Your entire feed, no matter what you like or engage with, your entire feed is politics and people dying and nasty videos of shootouts. And it's basically, I don't know if anybody remembers a long time ago, like when Facebook was still kind of new, there was like a 6-month period, I think it was, where there was nothing but people dying videos and stuff like that before they finally cleaned it up. That's essentially what Twitter has become. And even the cherry on the top that really made me hate Twitter, you can now see people you blocked in your feed. You can see accounts that you blocked in your feed. So it's garbage. It's damn near unusable at this point. I don't really read it anymore. I just tweet. I just tweet a little bit here and there. It's basically nothing but videos anymore too. Like if you go to Twitter, like I go to my Twitter feed right now, it's nothing but videos. Every single thing is a video. Video. Let me just go through it. Ready? Some football video. Some picture of Canelo and Bilal. Some trampoline video of Alex Pereira. Muhammad Ali video. Some weird political video. Pictures of WWE. Triple H. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. But that's just, if you want to create an account, you can go follow me on there. On Blue Sky. And you know what's crazy? If you look at my mentions on Blue Sky, instead of saying kill yourself or this or that, let me read some of my messages. I'm not going to give you the context behind them, but like this is some of my responses. Gonna watch it now, but he's about to beat Mavsar. Yeah, I see it. Thanks, Joey. Please make a starter pack. I haven't been able to find much MMA content. Thank you for putting me onto this app. Can't wait to see other people join. Yeah, this is way better. Great video, by the way. Let's see. Gonna need a recap. The Conor McRapist pressers are going to be insane. Dude is a serial cheater. Like, it's just normal messages. It's not like in Twitter, basically all your messages are telling you to go kill yourself or, you know, some type of ad hominem attack. So, yeah. Tay2, thank you for the 199. Elaborate Hamzat being the best fighter in the UFC. He would absolutely dog walk Alex Pereira in the first minute of their fight. He would submit him in the first minute. And he's going to beat DDP in the first round. And his wrestling's unstoppable. He has better striking. And, yeah, he's going to be hard to beat, man. There you go. Thank you for the 199. Now, I'm never going to get verified on X. I'm not paying for X. Imagine paying. I'd genuinely be ashamed of myself if I paid for Twitter. But if you want to, you can go follow me on Twitter. I still post on Twitter here and there, but I don't really read. But yeah, if you want to follow me on Twitter, follow me on Blue Sky, follow me on Instagram. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's at MMA Joey C. If you want to follow me on Blue Sky, it's just at MMA Joey. Same Instagram as my Twitter handle. Yeah, that's all I have. Wow, sounds like Twitter's dude, Twitter's really, really bad. And that's not even, it's not even debatable. It's really not even debatable. I don't care what anyone says. It's not debatable. It's horrible. I have a picture of Trump, JD Vance, and Elon Musk next to my nativity decorations under my tree. That makes a lot of sense, bro. I think everyone has those. You got Shavkat round 2 sub. You probably picked an MVP as well, didn't you? Be honest, did you pick MVP, Jonathan? Did you pick MVP over Ian Machado Garry? How many in-person UFC events have you ever been to? 3. UFC 172, UFC 244, and UFC Alistair Overeem versus Jairzinho Rosenstruck. That was a great card, actually. I remember telling everyone that Garry was going to out-grapple MVP, and people told me I was crazy. What's your biggest donation ever? $299 is my biggest donation ever. Why do you ask, my friend? You gonna beat it? You gonna beat it tonight? 1. But yeah, $299. I remember it like it was yesterday. Social media is shit in general. I try to avoid it at all costs. Yeah, it is kind of shit, man. It used to not be bad, man. It used to not to be this horrible. It's got really bad over the last like 5-10 years. When I was younger, it wasn't that bad. When I was in my teens, 10 years ago, it wasn't that bad. I was at UFC 298 when Volkanovski got knocked out by Topuria. That must have been insane. Was the crowd pissed? We'll be surprised if Leon Edwards' head kick happens. Teeny Joey. Imagine I would have started a channel when I was 18. That would have been sick. Dude, I don't know how many times I have to tell you guys this. You know Garry did not take his ex-husband, his wife's ex-husband's last name, right? He did not do that. That's not true. I don't know why you guys believe that dumb shit that people push around like it's fact. How would Movsar beat Ilya out grappling? Very, very possible. Very, very possible. Movsar has amazing grappling. Isn't that the wife's father's name? It's the wife's name. The wife has a kid that has her name. When she got married to Garry and changed her name to Garry, as in Ian Garry, his wife, Layla Garry, and their child, whatever his name is, Garry, all did not have a name in common with Layla's first child, which had her last name. So instead of alienating a young child who now his entire family does not have a name with him, because he has her name, her maiden name, not her husband's name, so he doesn't even share a name with the father. So instead of this young child not having a name matching anyone's name, they added Machado to everyone's name. That's what happened. I just don't get how people don't understand that. I really don't know his child's name. I really don't. I don't care about these fighters' personal lives. It's just crazy. People just say dumb shit. Tay2, thank you for the $1.99. Did I miss your other one? I already read that one. I wouldn't be surprised if Leon head kick. Okay, elaborate Max's new lightweight title run. He's not going to get one. He's not going to get one. But he fights Michael Chandler and then gets a title shot. Honestly, you might be right. If he gets one win, they'll probably give him a title shot. That makes sense. I thought it was respect for his wife's father. Thanks for clearing that up. Can you explain that again? It's confusing. How are you confused? Layla's child has her name. When Layla married Garry, she took Garry's name. So now Layla, Ian, and Layla's son together have all the same name. But her child has a name in common with nobody. Not the father and not Layla. So what they did is they took the child's name, which is also Layla's maiden name, and added it to all their names. So now they all have a similar name. Anyway. You guys do realize women have a last name before they get married, right? It's not like their last name stays as their ex-husband's last name. Exactly. Do you think Dan Hooker beats Gaethje? Wouldn't shock me, to be honest. I'm not explaining it again. Now you're just trolling. I just started watching you recently. Best MMA YouTuber influencer, in my opinion. How do I donate? Super chat. If you know how to do a super chat, it's on YouTube. You click the little money symbol. Or I also have a PayPal link in the description if you want to donate. Thank you, Juan, for the kind words, brother. You know Ian's child's name? I don't know. Joey, all I hear is blah, blah, blah. I don't give a fuck what you have to say, Matthew. Do you like Adesanya or no? He's all right. Yeah, I don't know about all that. He's still going to have that name when she leaves him and takes a big bag. That's not the way it works, buddy, but okay. Who are your top 5 favorite fighters right now to watch? Hamzat is definitely one of them. John Jones is definitely one of them. Charles Oliveira is definitely one of them. Who else? Alex Pereira is probably one of them. Islam is probably one of them. I don't know if that's 5 yet, but there you go. That's what I got for you. Topuria is one of them, in case I only named 4. I don't believe the kid has the biological father's name. Ian Garry would dog walk Leon. That should have been the fight. Also, who gives a fuck what his last name is? Yeah, I don't even care if he took his wife's last name. I don't care if he took his wife's last name, her ex-husband, his ex-husband. I don't care what it would be. I don't worry about other grown men's name. It's just a bunch of wannabe alpha males who aren't actually alpha males, who are really actually bitches who care. That's it. That's just the God honest truth. Imagine caring about another grown man's last name and being disgusted by it. Absolutely disgusted by it, to be honest. I care, therefore you should too. Do you think Colby will crotch sniff decision against Buckley? Now, he'll probably get KO'd by Buckley. But he'll try to crotch sniff to a decision, a.k.a. grapple to a decision. Would Prates beat JDM? Probably. I would pick Prates over JDM right now. I don't think JDM's a bit overrated. I think he's a bit overrated. I would rather see Oliveira Holloway too. Sign me up. How tall are you? 6'3". I'm 6'3", buddy. Hooker versus Max would be a good one. You know what? I think Max versus Oliveira is a fight that they'll probably make. I don't know if I even care about it that much. I don't know. Something about Max and his fans just put me off to Max. If we're being honest. Legit, lots of cultures have two last names. That's true, Fries. Imagine caring, though. Most people just hate Garry because it's a popular thing to do because a YouTuber told them what to think. Basically, online, it's the popular opinion fallacy. It's the popular opinion fallacy. What's the most random job you had, YouTuber? You said 6'2" last stream. That's not what I said. Can you stand up? Yeah, for $100, I'll stand up on stream. $100, I'll stand up on stream for you. So just send it, and I'll stand up for you right away, immediately. Not playing no games. It's actually gotten annoying to the point where it irks me. I ask people, why don't they like Ian Garry? And their response is because he's a cuck. I'm like, bro, he's not. Exactly. It makes no sense. It literally makes no sense. And what's crazy is they don't fuck any women. They're not fucking any women. They're just, oh, yeah, he's a cuck because he takes care of his stepchild. Like, think about what a wannabe little bitch. Like, you think you're an alpha male? Yeah, I would never take care of my stepchild. Like, what? What? Yeah, I would never take care of my stepchild. I would never have a co-parenting relationship with my stepchild's other parent. Like, you realize what a dumb bitch you sound like? That's because you never had a relationship in your entire life. Wow, prices went up fast on standing. Yeah, I'm tired of people saying this shit. So, that's not true. That's not true, Big King. Everything you just said is factually incorrect. So I'm going to go ahead and remove it from the chat because it's just factually incorrect. So you're trying to convince other people of bullshit. Living in an echo chamber at its finest. That's true. I hate Garry because he talks about how good of a talker he is without ever being a good talker. It's just like people telling you how funny you are. Just cringe about Magny Kid shit was wild. The Magny Kid shit was perfectly fine. And people acted like Colby was a good talker. So by that respect, Garry is a good talker. So, because I think he's a hype train. Dude, he doesn't even have any crazy amount of hype. People underestimate him. He's literally an underdog in like every fight, basically, based on the fans' perception. People are mad because Layla is banging hot. They'd be with her even if she had 4 ex-husbands. Yeah. They would literally be a cuck for her. Vince, stop fucking around, bro. You know I just explained it. Now you're just being a bitch. 7th layer of hair was a good line. That's true. I bang the hottest women, so basically you're all cucks to me. That's the way I think. That's the way I think. McGregor versus Chandler would be battle of the cheaters. Yeah. One cheats in the cage, the other one cheats on his wife. Out graping up a storm. As some people would say. As some people would say. If Garry was a wannabe McGregor, he'd be out there graping. The dudes have to tell people they get hot women 100% are lying. Yeah, listen, I don't get nothing but 10s. All right, let's just be real. I don't get nothing but 10. I can't go outside without getting hit on, basically. Imagine a podcast with Chandler and Jamal Hill. Oh, God. That sounds like a fucking nightmare. Imagine listening to that. You know, I'm thinking about stop watching interviews. I can't watch this shit anymore. You guys got me to watch some dumb shit. I like weed. I like weed. Weed is tight. Weed is tight. I like weed. Tall chicks must throw themselves at you. They do. They do, bro. It's a non-stop and it's never ending. I can't go outside without it happening to me. He didn't even change his name. It's called a hyphenation. There you go. Tell him, Fries. Tell him. Tell him. Tell him. Tell him. I'm gonna take my wife's last name now just for the lols. Just for the lows. Imagine trying to brag about how much women you supposedly get when you're in the chat of other men. Yeah. Dude said, I bang nothing but hot. Broads. You're 27. Wouldn't you like to know? Wouldn't you like to know? Opinion on Cain Velasquez? He's just super injury prone, man. Do you think Chandler adopting African kids is weird? No, I don't. I don't care what race he adopts. So I had to adopt a kid that looks like the first kid, dude. That's not what he even meant, and you're intentionally misrepresenting it to make it weird about race. Okay, you don't know what options he had, and also what you're referencing, which was a big hot topic. He said something along the lines of his son wanted a brother that looked like him. And if you're a reasonable fucking person, you understand what that means. So I'm not going to explain that to you. Nobody gives a fuck when Michelle Waterson hyphenated her name, but if she was a man, they'd be up in arms. Yeah, there's some people actually mad. They won't even say Machado, Gary. That's why I say it so much. $10 if you knock down that Christmas tree. Dude, you ain't got $10 in your name. The ring girl from Tyson Paul's and Joey's DMs. That's true. That's true. Do you think John will fight Tom in March? Hopefully. Read Tay2 last donor. The Garry stuff was boring. Sorry. Elaborate Max versus every top 10 lightweight, not DP or Gaethje. He beats he loses to every single one of them. Except Michael Chandler. He beats Michael Chandler. Other than that, I don't think he has good prospects at lightweight. I think he's too much. If he eye gouges them in the first round and breaks their nose, then yes. But that's all I got. MMA Joey's full name is Macho Man. Yeah, that's true. Macho Man, always Joseph. Yep. Does Patty ever fight for the belt? No. But thank you, Tay2, for the $2 dono. The Garry stuff is boring. Look, I can't go through the whole top 10. I just can't. I think Max beats Chandler and loses to pretty much everybody else. You know Shamil Musasayev, would he be a welterweight contender in UFC? Sure. He's from PFL, right? I poked in a foot stomp, basics MMA, yeah. I sent you something MMA related. What, on social media or something? What? I'm done. I'll have to listen to it off the stream. Oh my god. Moving up to heavyweight. I don't even know who you're talking about. Why does he and Garry have to eat the ex-husband wants him to eat? Shut up. Hooker smokes Max. I said he loses to everyone except Chandler. What are you talking about? I unironically think Gaethje wins a rematch against Max. Would not shock me. Would not shock me at all. I thought Gaethje was going to destroy him in the first fight, if we're being honest here. I thought they were going to wreck him. Anywho. Where are we at? I saw the clip of Bo saying, yeah, I think DC was trying to be respectful there, and he was being disrespectful. Level of idiocy made my body react and go into a dude. Bo is such an idiot. Does Clay Guida and the boys get subbed by Chase? Yeah, Clay Guida and the boys get subbed by Chase. Poverty Pat made an appearance. Thank you for the 99 cents, Poverty Pat. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Poverty Pat. Have we figured out why Sterling fights on the prelims? Because the UFC thinks he's a bitch. That's basically the gist of it. The UFC thinks that he's a baby back bitch. That's just the God honest truth. That's just the God honest truth, my friend. Just the God honest truth. That's just it. Let me see. What did I pay for this? Okay. I'm looking at something right quick. All right, where are we at? Max smokes Hooker and Beneil, but Max Fiziev is fired. Dude, Fiziev would be a tough matchup for Max. Fiziev would be a tough matchup for Max. I don't think he smokes Hooker. He probably beats Beneil. I think he probably beats Beneil. You're probably right. I wasn't thinking about Beneil. I wasn't looking right at the rankings. But yeah, I think he loses to Hooker or loses to Fiziev. But I think the Fiziev fight would be close. Depends how Fiziev would look come back from an injury. Thank you for the 199, brother. Pat again with the 99 cents. I feel like too many people are concerned about her ex being his nutritionist, but if you think about it, it's alpha as fuck. The ex has to sit there and feed the guy he knows is banging his ex. Who cares? It's called co-parenting. It's called co-parenting. They can all be, there's people that can be friends that have basically minors that they all love. Pause. That sounded horrible. They have children that they all care for. Even if it's not your child, it is your wife's child that you now care for as well because you're around it. And why wouldn't you want to have a good relationship with the parent, the other parent of that child? So, anyway. Thank you for the 199, Tay2. Who wins, Oliveira or Hooker? Oliveira. Petr Yan, Max Holloway. Who you got if they fight? Max Holloway's too big, too strong. Bo is hype. True. Gaethje's a bum. Not gonna lie, his win against Dustin was kind of fluky. Dustin would win a rematch, I think, a trilogy fight. Did you get my donation? Let me take a look. Let me take a look. Juan, I got your donation. Thank you for the $50, Juan. Thank you for the $50 donut. Juan just sent me $50 via PayPal, man. Shout out to Juan for the $50. I'm kidding. I just made Juan check his receipt so quick. He donated me $5. Appreciate you, Juan, for the $5 donation. I appreciate you, man. I know you just checked hard as hell. It was like, shit, did I actually send 50? Did I actually send 50? You know what's funny? I actually have notifications on my phone, which is hilarious. I should have saw it on my phone. Because basically, if I get a dono now, I get a notification on my phone. Did you check hard, bro? You thought you donated 50 for a second? You were like, oh, shit. Did I actually send 50? I knew you would. That's why I kept it going for like 30 seconds. Thank you for the $5. How dare you be a good dad? What a shitbag. Like, what do you want Garry to do? Just beat up his wife's ex-husband for absolutely no reason every time he sees him? Jerry, the tree is looking good. You chop it down yourself in the Alaskan wilderness. Yeah, this is an authentic Christmas tree right here. That's an authentic Christmas tree. Look, it's even got a tree skirt. Hold on. You like that? You like that? Hope you like that, boys. That's an authentic Alaskan tree. He didn't take down the tree, so he got 5. I thought you asked what was the largest donation. I thought you were gonna beat it, brother. Thought you were going to beat it, bro. Anyway. Her ex lives with them. No, that's not true. Nope, that is not true. Proud of Joey decorating the whole house by himself. That is very, very true. I decorated this entire home by myself. I'm just a single dad out here. Trying to do what's best. Trying to do what's best. You know what I mean? That's all I can do. I had Juan checking his receipt so fast, he thought he actually sent me $50. He was ready to take credit for that, too. Let's see what the Aljo video is doing. It wasn't doing that. It's doing all right. Nothing crazy. Nothing. It's officially December, boys. It's officially fucking December. That's crazy. That's wild. Kula, thank you for becoming a member of the channel. I appreciate you. Shout out Kula. I don't know what your picture is of, but appreciate you, my friend. Appreciate you. Raise that black dog right, Joey. I will. I will raise it right. Todd is semi-correct. He lives with the ex. Ian and his wife and the kids camp to keep his meals prepared. All plant-based diet. It was an early UFC bet it. No, he brings him with him for fight weeks to prep his meals for the week of the fight. They do not live together. Garry covered this Cleared it up perfectly in an interview. So he pays him to come along for fight week. So that way he can bring his stepchild, but also the dad's not away from his own child. And he makes his meals for him during fight week. People just made the shit up. That's where it came from. People just made the shit up. People just made the shit up. Can you twerk? No. I will not twerk for you. I slept on a pile of money with a bunch of hot women. I'm sure you did. Joe, with Garry, Shavkat, I'm getting that Rousey home vibes. Rousey finished everyone and undefeated, and she was kicked upside the fucking head. Dude, if Garry head kicks sleeps Shavkat Rakhmonov, oh my goodness. Oh my god. Dude, I don't know how Tay2. For some reason your donos keep like skimming by. I don't know how this happens. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm going back. I apologize. All them $2 donos adding up. Max first round KOs Moicano. Max is a problem at lightweight. I don't know, man. Yeah, I think Moicano's grappling might give him some trouble. But Max might beat up Moicano. Moicano doesn't have good striking at all. It all depends on the grappling of Moicano. Skipping donos again. It's still November for me. That's true. That's true. Depending on where you're at, it's still November. Hold up a second. Juan with another $50. He actually donated $50 this time. Shout out Juan. I just got a notification on my phone. Shout out for another $50 from Juan. I'm kidding. It was $5 though. I made him probably go check again though. It was $5. Shout out to Juan for the $5 super chat. Appreciate you. You got to admit, Hanato was rearranging BSD's face before the doctor stoppage. Didn't see that coming at all. Yeah, it was the liberal doctor ruined it. I'm going to beat the $2 donos with $5 donos. Let's see. Dude, I don't know, man. Tay2 has probably donated $50 worth of $2 donations tonight. He loves his $2 donos. If he ever donates me a $20, I'm going to fall out my chair in confusion. Pat, thank you for the $1.99. On the fence, convince me why I should pick Garry. Gary's way cleaner on the feet. If Garry can stuff the takedowns, he can win. Let me put it that way. Garry is super clean on the feet, has very good lateral movement. Man, Shavkat gets hit quite a bit, man. I think Gary's the more polished striker. It's whether or not the grappling threat from Shavkat can have Garry disadvantaged enough where Shavkat can land a big shot on the feet. Like if he can get him down once or twice and get some control time and Gary's terrified of the takedown, but he can keep it standing, but he's scared of the takedown, then Shavkat can open up with some of his like spinning wheel kicks and spinning body attacks and stuff like that. But I think that Garry can do enough on the feet. I think he's good enough in the clinch. I think he has good enough grappling where he can keep it standing, not be super worried about the striking of Shavkat. And I think Shavkat's going to have to clip it. I could see a fight if Shavkat wins. I see a fight where Gary's like eking it out and then Shavkat lands a spinning body kick and hurts Garry and then finishes him. So it's a very tough fight to pick, but I'm leaning Garry, and I think a lot of people are underestimating him. But thank you for the $1.99. Appreciate you, Juan, for the $5 dono, by the way. Appreciate you, man. I cleared my notification, so if it pops up, I see it now. Damn liberal doctors ain't worth a damn. I know, man. BSD got screwed over. What's your favorite kind of pasta? I don't know if I have a favorite kind of pasta. I don't really have a favorite kind of pasta. I guess angel hair. I haven't ate spaghetti in forever, though. Is this whole live about Garry? Yeah, didn't you read the title, you dumb bitch? Better be Wingstop? No. M.A. Joey Yuri's going to be losing against a good friend of yours, Jamal Hill, for the first 2 rounds, and then Yuri will finish Jamal. It'll be a record 50-minute video whining about how he's winning. Oh, if Yuri goes out there and starts... Imagine Jamal got DQ'd for something. Imagine he throws an attack that's barely illegal and he gets DQ'd. That shit would be hilarious. That shit would be actually hilarious. Imagine that. I would literally die laughing. I'm being dead serious. It would be so funny. Imagine if that shit happened. I'm just looking at something real quick. Alright, I'm about to buy something real quick. Alright. Boom. Alright, I just had to order something right quick. Anywho. What if Yuri gets another TKO and it's low-key early? Oh, imagine an early stoppage where Jamal loses. Imagine like an Aljo, Sean O'Malley level early stoppage. That'd be crazy. Garry has a disadvantage of Kill Cliff squad observing him training for months. True. Joe, do you like brisket? I just had a Tennessee brisket. I've never really had much brisket. You going to watch the 310 countdown if I have time? Maybe. Tomorrow I got to work on my predictions and hopefully get it out tomorrow is the goal. That's the goal, get it out tomorrow. It's not a hard card. I don't got to do a whole lot of research. I already know I'm picking on most of the cards. So, like, if I'm already 80% making a pick, why the fuck am I going to research for hours to stay with that same fucking pick and probably change my mind and get it wrong? You like seafood? Yeah, I like seafood. I like crabs. I like shrimp. Hill would drop a 1 hour video easily afterwards. Yeah, he'd break down his, like, 2-minute fight. Don't ever say some shit like that ever again. Oh, we already know who you're picking. You never know. I might pick Shavkat. I'm on the fence still. I'm leaning Garry, but I might pick Shavkat. But if I pick Shavkat and I'm wrong, I'm going to be fucking heated. I'll tell you that much right now. Which almost traps me into picking Garry. Favorite lemonade? I don't really like lemonade, but just regular lemonade. What percentage of the dominoes do you keep? I think it's 70%. I think it's 70% you keep. I think it's something like that. Will Shara ever be top 10? I'll say yes. He'll definitely be top 15, but I don't know about top 10. I don't know. Tay 2 with a $20 dono. Dude just dropped 10 times his $2 donos. I can't miss that, man. I think it's because you sent so many $2 donos. I thought I already read it, and I didn't realize it was a new one. Dude dropped the $20 holler. If you ever skip another Tay2 dono, he'll unsubscribe. Also, Tay2 wants you to literally fall out of your chair right now, like you said, then get up and elaborate on Max realistically finishing. Hamzat? Okay. Oh, no. Boom. Oh, shit. My chat didn't. Oh, no. I fell out of my chair. Look, I'm literally out of my chair right now. There you go. I'm out of my chair for you. Realistically Max finishing Hamzat at middleweight. He gets taken down every single round, but doesn't get subbed. Hamzat gets tired of beating the piss out of him. And then Hamzat basically dies of exhaustion in the late 4th round. That's basically what I would get out of it. That's the only way Max would win. I don't even think that's a possibility. If we're being honest here, I don't even think that's a possibility. That's the best I could give you. I fell out of my chair right there. Thank you for the $20 dono, though, Tay2. I'm actually shocked. I don't even know what to think right now. Tay2 donating $20. I think this might be a different Tay2. Yeah, that's not even the real Tay2. That's not even the real Tay2. But I'll tell you right now, you just showed up Juan. You just put Juan in his place, man. Juan said he's going to match you with $5 donos. Now, you straight up throw out a $20 dono. Dude straight embarrassed Juan. But thank you for the $20 dono. Do you think you're biased towards Garry because your sympathy towards him with the unjustified hate he gets? With the pick, no. With the pick, no. I mean, it's possible. But I really think he's being vastly underrated, man. Like, I said the same shit in the MVP fight, and people told me I was crazy. I don't care what Tapology says. The majority of the people in the MMA community who were in this chat were telling me MVP was going to win easy. And I said, nah, Gary's going to out-grapple him. And people said, you're just biased for Garry. So it's like, just because I want Garry to win, there's no doubt. I think it's a 50-50 fight, but I'm leaning slightly Garry. That's it. That's a fact. Yeah, man, that Chandler shit is a weird, bro. Weird. I'm not being malicious. He also says integrity, but you yourself said he has none. He doesn't have any. Still, shout out Tay2 for the $20 dono. Shout out Tay2 for the $20 dono. I got to thank him multiple times. That's 10 of his $2 donos right there. Dude sent like $40 today, maybe 50, if we're being honest. I'm betting Shavkat second round sub. Think it'd be more of a Kimura. No, please stay, Ian. You did the same thing with Suge, and I knew Merab was going to win. I won a lot of money on that fight. Okay. Bet you thought the same with Leon Edwards and Bilal, right? Are we doing gay OnlyFans again? No, we're not. We stopped doing that. That's it. Tay, I'm about to drop a bill chat. I don't think you are. M.A. Joey's got a dark side to him. That's true. I do got a dark side to me. I do have a dark side to me, as you guys know. I mean, how can I not have a dark side to me, if we're being honest here? Damn, that's wild. Jamahal Hill excuse tier list. Thank you for the $1.99, Kevin. Yeah, there could be a whole excuse tier list. Herb Dean ruined it for me. He advanced while the ref stopped it. I gave too much sportsmanship when I should have been more of a savvy veteran. I wasn't out cold, but I just got caught. I didn't get finished. I got caught. You know, I beat Glover every single round. You just capitalized on a mistake. I low-key hope Jamahal Hill gets wrecked by Yuri, but only after he's winning for like 2 rounds and gets slept in the 3rd round. Would be hilarious. But yeah, Jamahal excuses could have a whole fucking tier list of excuses, to be honest. Yeah, man, he advanced. He took 3 steps while I couldn't hear her. He said I couldn't hear her say to continue, but I throw a strike. It's just embarrassment after embarrassment. But thank you, Kevin. Tay2, thank you for the $1.99. Elaborate on Shavkat beating the urine out of Garry. If Shavkat dominates Garry, here's what will happen. Shavkat will clinch up with him, beat him up in the clinch a bit, maybe take him down. Garry fights hard to get back to his feet, still more clinching. Eventually breaks, but he's still worried about the takedown. Shavkat throws a spinning back kick to the body, hurts Garry, then throws a spinning back kick upstairs. Spinning wheel kick catches Garry upstairs and slumps him. That'd be it. Walk to the lamp, Joey. Here's $20. Yes, sauce. Very sauce. Turn around. Yuri's losing every fight before he wins. That is true. Thank you for the $2, Tato. I was like sportsmanlike. I was too sportsmanlike as a crazy coach. He really said that shit. I shouldn't have listened to the referee at all times. They tell you to listen to obey my commands. Maybe I shouldn't have obeyed his commands. Maybe I shouldn't have obeyed his commands. That's what he said. Maybe I shouldn't have obeyed his commands. He legitimately said that. I mean, he's like, they say to obey my commands at all times. I obeyed his commands. Any thoughts on top 5 ranked opponent for Chandler? No, he shouldn't get a top. He should have to fight like Moicano. Let Moicano beat the fuck out of him. Let Moicano beat the fuck out of him. He's a bum, man. Just end Chandler's career already. You think Hill is telling the UFC Herb can't ref? It wouldn't shock me. It wouldn't shock me if Hill requests. He has to request that to the commission. Tay2, thank you for the $1.99. Let's see somebody out dono Tay2. Yeah, somebody out dono Tay2. I think I prepare well for videos you make, and I think to myself, if you do such preparation for a video, you might as well do something similar regarding Islam for yourself. Wish you the best. I think you prepare well for the videos you make, and I think if you do such preparation for a video, you might as well do something similar regarding Islam. What about Islam? I don't get what you mean. I don't know what you're saying. But okay. It's going to have me thinking twice before I listen to a ref like, bro, what? I know. He said he pulled a savvy veteran move. Would you adopt Chandler's kids to save them from embarrassment? Sure. I think Moicano is booked already, maybe. Maybe. I think Team Rob knows how good Umar is because the inside information, maybe because everyone they asked, they said he's better than he looks in his fights, and they are terrified. It could be. I'm the new Blue Sky MMA news guy. Yeah, I told you to post some shit on there, brother. Your bro's posting predictions, though. I seen bro posting predictions. I looked a little while ago. We were talking about it. Bro's out here posting predictions. Okay. All right. But do it, dude. Do it. Keep working on it. Dude's already got 2 followers out this bitch. Who you got, Islam or Armin? I got Islam. Odds Garry ducked the presser. He did not. Joey the GOAT is live. Let's get it. Hope you're enjoying your holiday weekend. I am. What's going on with 311? I have no idea. What happened to Dana's infamous Thanksgiving announcement? What are you talking about? Which religion wins in the UFC? Christianity versus Islam versus atheist? I have no idea. I don't think that pertains to who's better. Hey, MMA Joey, how much do you think Dana's willing to pay John the Boneless Jones? He's probably willing to pay him 20 mil. But Jones is probably thinking he's worth more, like 30 mil. Maybe more. I don't know, though. Thoughts on your work ethic being real bummy lately? I think you're being real bummy lately, Andy. I think you're being real bummy lately. Real fucking bummy. Did you watch the early seasons of Tough with Diego Sanchez? I did not. I wasn't a fan then. I wasn't even fucking alive then, basically. It's a bit of an exaggeration, I think, depending on when the first season was. I think Jones is worth 30 mil. I agree. I mean, he clearly is. He's worth 40 mil, to be honest. I mean, how much are they going to generate from that fight? Over 100 million, probably. They can't break the dude off 40 mil and make it unturn-downable. So, okay. I heard the ex-husband control. Okay, you're just stupid. Does Diego Lopez beat Topuria? No. Diego Lopez wouldn't even beat Mavsar. He got dominated by Mavsar and people hyped him up. Diego Lopez literally is he's the most overrated featherweight right now. Legit the most overrated featherweight. I'm worth more than Bo Penny. Did you see Hamzat submit an Armin or Russian Tough? I did not. Hard. Okay. Tay2 with another 199. I'm going to 311, but why still no main event? UFC's a fly-by-night company, man. They're a fly-by-night company. And it's actually annoying as fuck. Like, why does everything seem to be thrown together last minute nowadays? Literally everything they do seems to be thrown together in the last second. It actually drives me nuts. Genuinely drives me nuts. I don't get it. I genuinely don't get it. If Tom gets embarrassed by John, who would the haters turn to? They'll say Almeida will beat him. Mark my words. They would jump right to Almeida's dick. They would jump right off Tom's dick, right onto Almeida's dick. Almeida wins a fight in the meantime. They'll be like, Almeida would out-grapple John. John's never fought a grappler like him before. Mark my words, that's what would happen. What? Lopez is good, bro? 2 range? No. Lopez is decent, but dude, he almost lost to Dan Ige on 1 hour's notice. Topuria would starch Lopez in the first round. Or first or second round KO for Topuria. Topuria would starch Lopez bad. Badly. If Tom gets embarrassed, or read that, UFC throws it together to build excuses for fighters. Basically, Almeida's dad needs to teach him some boxing. Lopez would chin Volk. Maybe at this point. How upset will you be if Aljo mauls your boy Mavsar? Mavsar's not my boy. But I don't know if I'll be upset. It'll be just shocking. Bryce stood with Topuria with the flu for a while. Shut the fuck up. Lopez hair is really good distraction to fighting in Elgin. Okay. Lopez is elite. Look what he did to Pat Sabatini. Yeah, Pat Sabatini. I meant to do some research about Islam. Now my browser just went out. Dude, I'm not into researching religion, bro. That's just bizarre to even say. Tay 2, thank you for the 199. If not Islam versus Arman, who headlined 311? Could be Pereira Ankalaev. Could be Pereira Ankalaev in Cali. That'd be huge. I could see him doing Merab versus Umar in Saudi in February. I think Umar will be pissed. But yeah, I don't know. It would have to probably be Pereira versus Ankalaev. I don't know who else could be the main if it's not Islam. I'm trying to think. Taporia Volk 2 most likely isn't going to be it. Lopez smokes Volk at this point. I'm not even sure of that. I'm 99% sure Mavsar is going to embarrass Aljo. Me too. I'm pretty sure Mavsar will destroy Aljo. I thought Cater would beat him, though. I thought Cater would beat him, so what do I know about Aljo anymore? So what about 185 outside of Hamzat? Who's next? Amavov? I don't know. Adesanya's 1 win away. Strickland's 1 win away. Caio Baralho is 1 win away. Everybody's 1 win away right now. Nobody's really stood out outside of Hamzat, wrecking Robert Whittaker. Oh, okay. I see. You mean what a... Oh, never mind. I kind of don't like Diego Lopez a little bit. The motherfucker thinks he got a title shot now, and now he's out here saying Mavsar don't deserve shit. It's crazy. I think Izzy beats Amavov. I think Izzy beats Amavov as well. I think that as well. Aljo is the black Gamrot. Nah, I think Gamrot's better. Fighting nerds are overrated. People do be grinding on them like crazy, man. People really do be grinding. I mean, the fighting nerds are just like what's hot right now, to be honest. They're like, oh, yeah, fighting nerds this, fighting nerds that, fighting nerds this, fighting nerds that. They're just dick riding them. It's quite frankly quite annoying if we're being honest here. But it's just the way it works sometimes. It's the way it works sometimes. Joey, but they're good. They have good wins. Joey, the funny thing about people actually thought Chimaev was a bum before 308 and that Rob was showing levels. Dude, they were like, Hamzat's going to get exposed. Hamzat has no cardio. Hamzat's never fought someone the level of Whittaker. Yeah. Fighting Nerd's going to hold 3 belts at the same time. Doubtful. None of them will be champs. You might be right on that. I don't know why the fans are bouncing on it when it comes to that gym. It's actually kind of annoying. It makes me dislike them. It genuinely makes me dislike them. Algin's entire team is insufferable, including his coach Longo. In fact, Longo, instead of giving Sherrick credit for his double back fist, pulled out his phone and showed one of his random fighters doing it. I like to call Ray Longo Mr. Krabs without a shell. That's what Ray Longo reminds me of. Mr. Krabs without his fucking shell. Tay2, thank you for the 199. Would they scrap 311 or non-title main? They'll find a main event. They'll find a main event. Joey, even you weren't confident in Hamzat's layoff? What the fuck are you smoking? Guys, was I confident Hamzat would beat Robert Whittaker? Was I confident Hamzat would beat Robert Whittaker? Anybody remember my exact term that I kept using about Hamzat versus Robert Whittaker? Anybody? Anybody? Joey, we really got robbed a potential Hamzat triple champ situation. He would have beat Leon. He probably beat DDP. And he definitely beat Pereira. Joey said he would buzzsaw. Dude said he fit in a grape, Rob. Buzzsaw. That's absolute cap. You were super confident. Chimaev even said he would buzzsaw Rob. He said he would tap him in the first round. I remember Joey backing Hamzat Ragdoll. Dog walk, I believe he said. I said buzzsaw. But I probably said dog walk as well. I kept saying short notice Usman 10%, 10 times better than full camp. I agree with you on that one. I said that the Usman win, well, Usman is a tougher matchup for Hamzat than Whittaker. I think it actually gets flagged. I don't know if he's scared to say the word. I think it gets flagged. Joey knows everything. That I do. I said Hamzat going to go out there and buzzsaw. I said he's going to run through Robert Whittaker like his little bitch. Now, I said Hamzat wins even if it goes long. I said Hamzat has 5-round cardio. Go watch my prediction. I literally said Hamzat's already proved to me that he has 5-round cardio because of the pace he's put on in 3-round fights and won the 3rd round. So you can run and tell that. It's just somebody trolling. They're not even being serious. But it's fun to hype up. Anyway. Whittaker got victimized. That was my take afterwards. He got victimized. Oh shit, he got victimized. My reaction to that was hilarious. That seems like just yesterday. How many pay-per-views we had since then? That was 308. We have had 1 pay-per-view since then. I'm going to go back and find that. Watch along. All right, here it is. Let's see if there's a big spike right when Hamzat gets the finish. Yup. Massive spike right when Hamzat got the finish. Go to videos or lives. Let's see how far up is it up the list. It's got 19K views. That's not even that great, to be honest. Noche got some good views. Pussy versus Adesanya got some good views. Islam versus Volk 2. I wonder why 300 didn't get anything too crazy. It's hard to believe we're on the verge of another pay-per-view. Elaborate non-title main events for 311. I don't know what it would be, man. What would it be? What would be a non-title fight main event? I don't think it would be. If anything, it'd be like a Max BMF title fight. It'd be like a Max BMF title fight. But that's a non-title, but kind of a title. I'm trying to think what else. It's not going to be Conor, man. They're not going to put Conor in there. What else could they do? What would be a non-title? Adesanya's already spoken for, it seems. Colby, Jorge too? Nah. I don't know if there's a lot of non-title fights. It would have to be like Max versus somebody, which would be for the fake-ass BMF. Although now I can't really think of much. Aaron, thank you for the $5 donut. Finished my work, made my human sacrifice to capitalism. Thanks for the stream. Appreciate you, man. Were you listening to the stream and just working your ass off the entire time? How fake is Leon's career truly? The Hamzat cancellation saved his title shot, and so did the eye poke against Bilal. The dude honestly never should have been champ ever. He had a fluke KO over Usman. Dude was the most overrated champ ever. And I said that. I said that back then. Whittaker's a DDP victim. Dude, he got thrown like a bitch. Look, what made me so confident in the Hamzat pick was when DDP threw Whittaker like his little bitch at the end of the first round. He threw him like his bitch. I'll never forget that. I will never forget that. John Alex for BMF. Ew. Joey has a fluke 30K. I can't believe we ain't got 50K yet. I feel like I'm feeling real bummy around here. Dudes can't even subscribe. Like 60% of my audience doesn't even subscribe to the channel. Feeling real bummy. We're about to be at 32K if we're being honest here. Another day or two we'll be at 32K, which will be pretty sweet. Hopefully December is a banger. I'm hoping for. But I'm starting to feel real bummy around here. Longo showed one of his random female fighters doing the move, which absolutely did nothing to her opponent, whereas Shara KO'd his opponent on the main card. I don't even care about Longo. That's Mr. Krabs without a shell. Yep, doing timesheets and pushing some code. Joe, for your birthday, 40-piece Wingstop? No. Wouldn't go to Wingstop. Ever. 311 next month, short notice, Max out till summer. You never know what Max is liable to do. But it'll probably end up being Islam versus Armin. It'll be Islam versus Armin. So 311 countdown is out. I wish I was in the countdown. saying Ian, Machado, Garry. Who knows? Maybe I am. They didn't reach out for permission. They usually do. I would have loved to be enshrined in that countdown. I'd love to be enshrined in that countdown. Tay2 constantly dropping the 199s. Dude said I'll drop 199s. So, Darian Logan, thank you for the $5 donation. When you cuss, it's hilarious. Don't know why. Either way, wishing you success. Your mind becomes your reality. Think positive. Thank you, motherfucker. Thank you, you little bitch, Darian. Thank you, you little fucking bitch, Darian. Appreciate your donation, your $5. Think positive. You're right. Perception becomes reality all the time. Appreciate the $5, man. He's showing up Pat and his little poverty donations. Darian popping in with a $5 dono. Wishing me success. I really do appreciate it. Dream, believe, achieve. Thank you, man. Thank you, Darian. For the $5 donation. I've gone it's been 2.5 hours right now. Damn, that's insane. I don't know how that happened. But Darian out here dropping $5 fucking dollars. Apparently it's hilarious when I cuss for him, so I gave him what he wanted. Tay2, thank you for the $199. Selling tickets to a card with no main event. It's really actually embarrassing. It's really actually embarrassing. I don't know why the UFC has to do this bullshit, if we're being honest. If I'm being honest, I just don't get it. I straight up don't get it. Michael Bisping style, conceive, believe, achieve. Fuck Bisping. Bisping's a little bitch. How pissed would Dana be when they promote Islam as the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the 310 promo? 311, you mean? Dude, Dana keeps crying about that. I don't get it, man. Just shut the fuck up. Make your own rankings then. Do Dana White's rankings. If you're going to say them publicly anyway, why not make a Dana White's rankings? Why not? I don't get it. See you at the top? 311, yeah. Joe, what would your reaction be if Shavkat brutally finishes Ian? It depends how it is. I mean, my reaction will be like, holy shit, that's crazy. What a great win by Shavkat to take on Ian Garry on short notice. And what a brave alpha male at Ian Machado Garry to take on Shavkat on 3 weeks' notice. Joey, to be fair, DDP doesn't have the same scrambling ability as Rob, so I don't think why people think DDP is such a hard fight. Go watch DDP versus Brunson, and you tell me DDP beats Hamzat. That's my take. Joe will shut down the channel if Ian loses. No, I won't. Dude's a fucking savage. He took on Shavkat in 3 weeks' notice. There's no shame in losing that fight. Like, people act like I'm going to somehow be devastated. There's no shame in losing that fight. There's genuinely no shame. I mean, imagine accepting Shavkat on 3 weeks' notice. Ian loses, we'll say. Dana, if you're a true believer, John is the best, then pay him. He's already given his life to the company. True. What happened to your Australian dono people? They used to be here a lot. I don't know. You ask them. Maybe they're in chat right now just waiting to dish out an Australian dono. I have no idea. Back to the prelims, okay? Hamzat versus DDP should be a super fun fight. It really should be. Hamzat DDP is my most anticipated fight right now. I want Hamzat DDP more than I want Jones Aspinall. Can you imagine how big DDP versus Hamzat will be? Hamzat isn't afraid to challenge himself. I'll give him that. Yeah, because he wants to take Shavkat's L. I did. DDP beats Hamzat. Hamzat won't sprint takedown because he knows it's not a gimme. It is a gimme. I mean, Whitaker shot a double leg and took DDP down with ease. If he was stronger and bigger, he would have held him there. What's the study of numbers, shapes, and patterns called? Test your memory, Joey? I have no idea. Hamzat ragdolls DDP. I agree. DDP would submit Poatan in the first round. I don't know, man. That'd be either a quick KO or I would favor DDP at middleweight, Poatan at light heavyweight. Ian knows how to wrestle, but not that good. Yeah, but Shavkat's not a great wrestler either, man. He's better jiu-jitsu than wrestling. If Buckley doesn't beat Colby, please retire. Can't wait to see Buckley chins Colby. Dude, if Buckley chins Colby, oh my God, that'd be glorious. Imagine back-to-back week, Garry chins Shavkat and Buckley chins Colby. See Ian Machado getting finished, then going on a long skid, ending like Darren Till is such a similar storyline. Don't you think DDP has improved a lot since Brunson? Not in the wrestling department. I think the UFC's planning on doing a pay-per-view in Africa. That could be DDP Hamzat. That'd be crazy. I don't get it. What is that, just random shit you saw? That's wild. I'll have to check it out. Bro might faint on stream. Please KO Colby. Buckley. He probably will. If Colby wins, he gets a title shot. Wouldn't shock me. Joey, the same thing like Leon being a fraud champ is the same for Alex. Bro lost to Jan and gets cherry pick his opponents against bums like Roundtree, who everyone thinks is good now. Ank chins him. I'm sticking with the Ank pick. I think Ank dominates Pereira. I'd be shocked if Pereira beats Ank. And they'll say, oh, Pereira got old, or they'll make excuses for Pereira, but he'll probably get a rematch and then Ank can beat him again. No way you think Jones beats Aspinall? I think Jones beats him easily. You ever worked with contractors in India or Philippines? I have not. Joey, how much do you pay for a cut and how much do you tip your barber? I just give him $150, and I don't know how much is for the haircut and how much is for the tip. And I just say, give me the Damon Jackson. I give him a picture of Damon Jackson when I walk in, $150. Paperclip to it. Joe, who's the biggest guy in the UFC? Chris Weidman. Good one. Why do your mods always tell you check Discord? Because they were sending me some news, dude. Sending me some news shit that I haven't seen. That's it. Why the fuck do you give a fuck, you weirdo? They act like Alex is a legend. He fought a bunch of nobodies outside of Izzy. And Izzy slumped him. Why did Damon Jackson not say anything when he retired? Because he'll kind of come back. Gon would dominate Peloton. Gon would easily beat him. What can John do to Aspinall? Outstrike him, outgrapple him, out-jiu-jitsu him, and submit him. John would beat him in every aspect of the fight. It wouldn't even be that close, if I'm being honest. So true, I'm surprised how many people think Alex is kind of a fraud champ. He is a bit of a fraud champ. You got a robbery win over Jan Blachowicz. You got a robbery win over Jan Blachowicz, if we're being honest. If we're following reality. I don't like Ank's vulnerability to leg kicks. That's true. Rockets left a lump. Ank's lead leg. Jan nearly crippled him. Alex is the best in the game. That's true. Tom is John Jones' worst nightmare. Why do you think John is ducking the guy? Jones is Tom's worst nightmare. You bros, John Jones is the GOAT. Yeah, shut up. How funny is that Ozdemir and Krylov probably beat Khalil easier than Peloton did? They both do. And they would just make excuses. Like the stream. Thank you, Erica. Thank you for the female demographic who watches the channel. I recently checked, and I think it said like a very, very, very significant female demographic, which is insanity. Straight up insanity. Guys, if you are subscribed, do me a favor and make sure that you have notifications on if you don't mind. It helps the channel if you guys click on a video right away. It genuinely helps the channel. Can't wait to see Gon finish Volkov with a signature back of the head special. Yeah, and like the stream. And subscribe. Boom. I'm trying to get to 40K before the end of the year. I got 1 month left. I got to get 8,000 subscribers in December. I'm streaming until I get 40K. I got to lean back now. We're not leaving this stream until we hit 40K. Joe, you're the first videos and streams on my algorithm every time I open YouTube. That's good. It's all the chicks in here. Pervin and Joey walk to the lamp. Yeah, they wanted to see my ass. They wanted to see this juicy ass. But I don't want to show them my short shorts that says juicy across the back. That's what I didn't want to show. I'm not hating on Tom Aspinall. I genuinely think he loses. What do you mean rage baiting? John would destroy him. Just like I said John would destroy. I got the same shit when I said John would destroy Cyril Gane. I literally said the same shit. I said John will destroy and finish Cyril Gane, and I got the same shit you're telling me right now. So, Rod Tang, you can suck my dick. Joe, when Shavkat finished Ian, will you say, oh, it's just because he's on short notice? No. But taking it on short notice is a massive risk. So, at the end of the day, it is what it is. I just don't get it, man. Even though Merab's pussy for ducking Umar, can't believe how the same guys don't give a fuck when Poatan openly says shit like give Hill a rematch before Hank. It's true. Gone through the fight, remember? Yeah. Gane was, when I said Gane will get destroyed by Jones, and people say now it's rigged. They'll say it's rigged if he destroys Tom, too. I'm back from the shitter. I'm probably dipping soon. I've been on for 2.5 hours. I'm tired as hell. Nobody went and watched my Aljo video. It's only a 7 out of 10. Only a 7. It's got great watch time, but only a 7 out of 10. What kind of shit is that? I hope it's Alex versus Ank for 311. Imagine the press conference. Give me Alex Ank. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, with Hill as the co-main. That'd be great. Gane got his ass eaten by Jones. I'm done. Watched the Aljo video before this, and I've been here the whole time. I liked your comment on the Hill video from last night. I feel like Poatan can get away with whatever he wants for save. Yeah. He saved the card. He saved the card here and that. He saved the card. Oh, yeah. He saved the card. Great googly moogly. He saved the fucking card. Shut up. It doesn't mean he gets to duck the #1 contender because he fought bums on short notice. I don't know how Tom would go. Jones is slow now, man. But I wonder if Tom gets dragged into the championship rounds. Dude, Tom will get submitted in like the first round, the second round. He get out wrestled. Jones is a much superior wrestler than Tom, in my opinion. Tay2, thank you for the 199. John versus Blades more competitive than Tom? No. I think about the same, to be honest. I think about the same. Both of them would have knockout ability. That's about it. Overlap is fitting to be stripped of his wrench. You notice how Overlap popped in, sent a $2 dono, and dipped out again? He's just trying to keep up appearances while being real bummy around here. Just getting real fucking bummy. But, man, Tay2 has been out here just dropping $2 donos left and right like they're going out of style. I don't even know how much he's donated tonight, to be honest. He probably donated like $60, if not more. Hey, Joe Mods, how old are y'all? Wouldn't you like to know? Don't answer him. Can't believe people are picking Gane after watching what Francis did. Yeah. Whatever happened to Derek Lewis? He disappeared. The Jones family genetics is wild. His brother both won Super Bowls. Well, John's the GOAT in combat sports. What are the odds of that? Crazy. Aspinall really looked good against Andre Arlovsky. Weak shit. I'm coughing like it's going out of style. You're still sick? Dude, that's crazy. Joe, I didn't realize how much praise a man could get for stepping up on short notice fighting tomato cans instead of #1 contenders. That's the way the world works nowadays. But Garry will get shit on for stepping on against Shavkat. That's just the way it works nowadays. All right, listen, boys. I did an entire video on Aljamain Sterling saying the dumbest shit to justify Merab ducking Umar. I heard Umar versus JDM is going to be in Saudi on Twitter, but I don't think it's a reliable source yet. It's probably not. Listen, I dropped a video. It's called Aljamain Sterling Spews Anti-Dagestani Bias to Justify Merab ducking Umar. Long title. Don't know if it was the best title. And I just dropped it before this stream, so it's only been out for a couple hours. It's a 40-minute banger. He said some of the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my entire life. Andreas Jorge, thank you for the $3. Share your Discord link. Do me a favor, go comment on a member stream as soon as I end this, and I'll comment the link back to you if you can do that. Andreas, I'll send it to you. I thought I already sent it to you, but maybe I didn't. Tay2, thank you for the 199. Tay2's getting over Crap's wrench. Dude, you may have to now. You may have to now at this point. I mean, seriously, Overlap showing up, dipping out. He's not even here watching the whole show. He's not even supporting. He just comes in, shows a few messages, and dips out like it's going out of style. It's quite frankly a complete and utter embarrassment. I see like 4 hours ago. Yeah, I dropped it like 4 hours ago. It's a banger. It's a heater. I would appreciate you guys if you went and checked it out. But yeah, I think that pretty much does it, man. It's December 1st. Hopefully I'll get full card predictions out tomorrow. That's the end goal. If not, it'll be out Monday night. But I'm definitely going to work on it tomorrow. My voice is actually kind of fucked up. I'm hoping to stream tomorrow too. Unless my voice hurts. My throat hurts. Pause. But yeah, boys. I think that about wraps it up. Tay2, shout out for all the $2 donos. Andreas, go comment on a member stream and I'll send you the link. Whatever member stream, I'll send it to you right away. So, it'll be there. It'll be there for you. Andreas. Yeah. Guys, go check out the Aljamain Sterling video. He said some really dumb shit about Umar Marab. I linked it in chat. I'll talk to you guys later. Like this stream on your way out. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have notifications on. Look. Boom. It's December 1st. Got the Christmas tree on deck. You guys got a 2.5 hour stream. So this is basically a marathon. Good night, Vince. Good night, everybody else. I'll talk to you guys later. Make sure you go check out that video, please. Watch it from beginning to end. See you at the top.